Hello, Cobrats. Welcome to another stream after a while, after some dog sitting. I got some battle scars. I'm TryclydeTamer. Yeah. I guess, Elgato doesn't want to show up because, I left my main USB-C cord thinking it was my uncle's, but instead it was the one to my Elgato. Yeah, I brought my Elgato thinking I'd be able to stream. I don't know why I'm, uh, enunciating so much. Instead of Elgato, how about the Sprigatito? Just giving it a little reset here. Hoping it doesn't have a trouble. It might be blooping a little bit throughout the stream, so I might have to keep tabs on that. Not that I'm not too used to that. Check my audio. Alright. Yeah. So, just yesterday, the 27th. I don't know if we're going to go into March 1st from here, though. We'll have to see. It's not a leap year. But yeah, Scarlet and Violet. Pretty big deal. Pretty cool. I like the starters. Quaxley kind of caught my eye first, just out of right side screen bias, I guess, or something. But they were all pretty cool. Or Fue Coco. All the Spanish names in the Spanish-based region. Anyway, right into Arceus we go. There's some DLC here. Well, not really DLC, just a free update. Essentially, kind of based on getting the noble Pokemon as alpha mass outbreaks, so that's kind of a thing, but we're going to have to see the full extent of it. But either way, while we're here, just chilling in the Crimson Mirelands, I'm gonna give that a little reset. Make sure I'm decently on screen without too much world. In case I need a snack, I got pretzels right there. It's gonna get me screaming pretty Sicilianly or something. I don't know why I felt the need to say something like that, you know? Let's see. And I got my notepad up and ready. So yeah, Incarnate Forces of Hisui, the thing I kind of did the last stream. I got their entries completed. Hopefully it doesn't have to be like perfect completed, but I got enough to like the regular 10 points. So I can do that. Snow White Vulpix in the snow, I got partway through that. So I guess that's kind of how you can get hold of a Alolan Vulpix. Seas Legend, that's the whole crazy thing about the Canalave City Library and Brilliant Diamond Shining Pearl, and Cherrim just being such a weird Pokemon to attain in general. Of course, the updates fixed its form troubles. Yeah, I know, I see you chilling there, Mr. Big Raichu. Even though I do have a shiny Pichu I caught, pretty sure since the last stream. Alright, anyway, gonna check around, make sure there's not any sort of crafting I'm gonna need to do. I might need to change audio around as well. Make sure it's not really desynced in any sort of way. It feels a little bit different coming back to my own TV after being at my uncle's. Like, you can definitely tell the refresh rate is higher on his, but it's just like the way the game goes, just smoothingly around. But can't really complain about my TV that much. Making sure all my items are good because I had like a satchel drop setup happened. Yeah, kind of just been filling in various things like waters. I've been using let's say I fight Charm and her Rhydon, I use Ceaseless Edge Agile a couple times and follow up with Strong Hydro Pump to get all those usages out of the way because Rhydon needs water type defeats. But yeah, we're right here. I think I'm just gonna dip back to the village. Yeah, especially with how loud things are being, I might have to hop into here. The volume mixer, even if we like the chill music. Man, it's pretty loud even that way. Let's put it on 60, just so it's not too loud for my face. Gonna stretch the game over there, or at least the Twitch window. Balance it out right there. So that's all on one monitor. Yeah, male and female hippopotas. No shinies about it. And also, we happen to be pretty close to what I need for getting up to rank 10, so I can finally rank up. Haven't really ranked up for like a month. Almost, it feels like. And really, the game's only been out a month now. So yeah, we got Carnivine, all that. I'll go ahead and go numerically. Maybe just make sure I gotta keep it good. Ceaseless Edge, it's 21. I mean, might as well fill in my things. We're just kind of getting a slow start, haha, because we actually did fight Regigigas in a previous stream. Aquatail 12, 10, 19, 24. 12, 10, 24. Yeah. Pretty cool numbers. I like TryclydeTamer in chat with the emotes they can do. Yeah, you need to have Control S open at least, and then it's the stank piano. I tell you, I can just enable my piano right here. If only I knew how to do it. Doesn't even really have the high enough notes you need for that. Not that I could follow up like that. Maybe if I actually knew what the notes were for it. Not really the best play by ear type of person. Agile 24. Make sure I have it all nice in place. All right, yeah. Down the Raichu now. Gonna have to do Control F for Raichu. Get these pretzels out of the way. And I'm surprised I still have those granola bars that I've been eating ever since like a couple years ago. Probably not really the best shape right now, but I'm sure they're not too expired. So, 3 out of 10 have been caught for Raichu. Alpha caught is 2 out of 3. Defeat is 1 out of 10. Just gonna keep it nice and updated. So I guess maybe one encounter with the Alpha, I defeated it instead of getting it good. But hey, 1 ground type move done. Iron Tail, I used that a couple times. I did like a little Psyduck hunt. And that's another weird thing you say. Duck hunt. Thunder, 5 out of 70. Agile is 2 out of 15. I got the different forms, nice and good. Yeah, probably not gonna bother with everything else right now. In fact, I think it might be good on them. I mean, Tornadoes, but yeah. 350 points in there. I just need a good little round of stuff. Maybe after I do some side questing, might actually help a little bit. Righto, with the security core doing stuff, you can go safely back to the village. Something I've never really done is just absorb all the Pokedex entries, because a lot of them are like from Laventon's perspective. Like, back in my hometown of Alola, a Raichu could take down a Caparaja, just like how in Fire Red Leaf Green, the entry is like, it could take down an Indian elephant, but instead, Caparaja, because of new things from the light. So either way, there's been some DLC Daybreak updates, so there's actually new requests. I mean, some of it might be a little bit connected to other things, but might be DLC related. Yeah, like Zisu, what you got over here? More like Sus-Z. I don't know. Hello there, Teacher Justin. Interest member. A weapon type of individual. Base for secret weapon in battle. Okay. Sure, why not? Request 104. What the heck? Extended beyond 100? Give me a moment then. Well, what's the secret weapon? Hydreigon? So I heard the news. You're the secret weapon? 2 masters. Huh? Uh-huh. Come with me. Is the secret weapon a person or some kind of Klimbot situation? I don't know. Him? We're gonna battle him? Like, don't be leaving the village. I'll beat the crap out of you. Look at me, how much I'm gonna beat the crap out of you right here. Yeah. He's racing the whole harass. Please, Captain Sisu, I'm just a common guardsman. I don't know. A little bit of stuff happened with Benny. Not to spoil. I have no intention of letting anyone defeat me. What, do you have a Stone Journer? Gate Pokemon? As is in Scarlet and Violet? Nah. Rest challenged you to battle. He's got... Oh my god! Ah! Let me guess, is it level 100 or something? Let's see. This ought to be interesting. I mean, yeah, it's like... supplementary DLC. 62. It probably does, scale a little bit. And Bidoof already have a complete entry for it, so I can, like, go crazy on... Agile and Strong. I need a little bit more Strong than Agile. Give a couple rounds to that and maybe do an Aqua Tail on Strong. Ooh, Thunderbolt! I mean, it is the thing it can use. Obviously. Yep, we're just research farming here, aren't we? I don't know if a Splinter is going to take you out, though. Ooh, he's got a Hyper Potion. Get that little bit out of the way. So maybe I can go for a strong Aqua Tail. Man, even still, the game's kind of loud for me. So maybe I should do this. Just lower it for my own ears. Hopefully it's not too loud in the... or quiet, rather, in the... over here. Yeah, it's down like 40. And it's also doing the, thing possibly from Discord that I don't like. Let me try this. I thought they were like, going, interchangeably. Oh yeah, I wanted this to be down. Only because I had it at the level. That's what was changing. I'll keep it there. It's kind of a weird little matchup, though. So, did Thunderbolt take me down or what? I wasn't even really paying attention to what happened. Let's go for Tornadoes. Yeah, look at me just using the legendary. Shinx. I mean, kind of do need a ground type usage upon you, I'm pretty sure. But I don't think I really have a ground type move user. In fact, I don't really need Charlie in the team right now. I mean, I need Infernal Parade usages, but I'm good on Strong and Agile. I kind of have you, Boo You Suck, as a catcher. It kind of harkens back to a Parasect I had back in Fire Red on one of my runs. Boo, you stink! Or you suck. You want to edgeify it. Yeah, I got Zeus and Tornadus around here. What should I call you? No, not Hercules, but Hermes! Hermesy. Let's go for an agile that. I don't know, she should be even more frail. Let's see. Enough for a little bit of stuff. Yeah, let's not talk about the elephant in the room. Kaparaja. Cool. Then we're gonna go for Bleak Wind Storm on Strong. Let's see if it actually hits, though. Wow, it didn't miss. I wonder if, like, the actual weather effects in-game have that much of an effect, like Hurricane being inaccurate, but then if it happens to be, like, the Thunderstorm effect that can happen on a couple maps, you can get better accuracy with that. Quick attack! Whoa! Super crazy! All these starting Pokemon, but with the powerful power to it. Man, 3 moves in a row, why don't you? On my pure flying type, that's very weird. Extra sensory. Man, Tornadus might be fainting around here from the super strong Starly. Super duper. Beep 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 beep. Oh, it's gonna go for the kill with Air Slash. Come on, don't you know it's supposed to be a bit more of a physical attacker, even though it probably doesn't matter much on the stats of little baby boy Starly. Sorry, but I had to do it to him. Raichu, coming out here. Let's go for a agile Iron Tail, then it might follow up with Thunder. I just don't have the mastery of it happened yet, so I'm just kind of going for a little bit of moves while I can. And then Thunder, yeah. A little overkill, maybe from full health could have defeated it, even if it was agile. Oh well. Just count those numbers up while I scratch my thigh. The side of my knee, thigh, not anything else. That's actually what I am. I could show the camera down, but no. I don't feel like doing that, changing it from the position it's at. Yeah. I was here, the Chimchar. That must be expected. Burr burr, bidoof. You could service core. There's your mind. Yep. Sleep, goodness. Oh yeah, wasn't it through you that the Bidoof quest happened? Make sure some folks still get a safety. Yeah. You stay safe out there. Better get back to work. Yay, I got the request already done. And 3 grit routes out of that. Maybe it's just supposed to be more of a joke thing. It's like, don't really think about that. And then you battle this guy, just like Benny, of all people. But yeah, this is pretty obvious. We're in the post-game. There's going to be spoilers to be mentioned, so brace yourself for all that. But even still, there's some things I might not know. I mean, kind of the big climax is Wielder Volo with the fun stuff. And again, I'm still pretty perplexed that I did that first try. I mean, yeah, I did have to revise Span a lot. And I did have a weird team, though, so I kind of balances things out. If I had, like, a more concrete team, like the things I kind of normally been using. Typhlosion, Gardevoir, I guess Luxray. Almost a stereotypical Sinnoh seeming thing, even though it's Typhlosion. And more people would probably use Gallade or Lucario. Anyway, into here. Something I gotta do as well is a lot of stunning or scatterbang usage. And stunning with snowballs rather than the sticky globs. I'm trying to remember the name. What? Look at me having trouble with that. Yeah, I haven't really done a thing. Probably not even since last stream. It's like the 200,000 upgrade, and now we're at 250. What do you got there, Mr. Kochika? Tell your cervical, remember? Arbro Tunnel, yeah. Good stones have been in Pokemon raging annoying one I handle. I'll do my best. I mean, we can at least accept the quest. Let's get it there. Digging for tomorrow. Was this to be a fossil-related thing? Possibly. Raging Pokemon. I'm not sure it's a Alpha Outbreak or something. Maybe even Alpha Rampardos. That'd be interesting. How you doing, Lavendin? Let's record my findings, a little bit of stuff I got, just from the battle I did here. Yeah. Is that gonna be enough points? Yeah, 40 with the 710 I need remaining. Jolly good. What about Timid good? Didn't I make that joke before? Probably. I was about to say, does Bagon have a quest for me? Bagon? I mean, we got this outfit right here. I've been dealing with it for a good while I was dog sitting. I mean, I did kind of change it partway through. But I don't know. I might go a little bit on stream with it, then maybe change things up. In fact, there might be more haircuts and everything, because I think part of the Daybreak is being able to get more haircuts and a little bit of a quest with them. Arazu, the old lady, Coletta, something like that. Then the one that previously did the haircuts before. Yeah, I wouldn't really want a shakier old lady doing my haircut. No hard feelings, you know. Buy clothing, yeah, I can do that. I can spend some money. Yeah, I was gonna buy that right there, but not really change right away. Just a couple things. I mean, at least all the stuff you already bought gets pushed down, so we're like way up on the list with all that. Yeah, the Crimson Milady hat. But it's like a optical illusion because it's like that. Silver Surfer, I watched those couple Fantastic Four movies last night. They're not like downright awful, but rather underwhelming. Not much high stakesness with the villainry, as it should be compared to a regular Marvel MCU. So we'll have to see how Fantastic Four come to be in the regular MCU. Could still be bad, I don't know. Or underwhelming, let's say. Tangerine, everyday trousers. I'll change into those. And I really do wish there were more glasses options. I mean, there very well could be in this update, because we got monocle, woo, tinted glasses, woo, then the regular eyeglasses that you get. And then the snow goggles that block your eyes. I want to get a little bit of a, you know, emotionalism into it. Emotional damage. Get a Greta sandals. It'll get better. It ain't gonna get a better around any time with all the cheddar. Oh yeah, alright, enough shopping. Even though I didn't even really get much. I've really been buying like a lot of the regular uniform stuff, like karate gis and stuff. Yeah, look at my polka dot spotties. Daisy's on YouTube. Okay, how you doing, Daisy on YouTube? Might make me sneeze eventually, so I'm gonna go without that. I didn't really have anything to hide aside from a prawn stash. Yeah, I didn't shave in the whole time. Pretty much all month, ever since before we left to Florida. So you kind of saw clean shaven T2 before then. Alright, anyway, let's refresh that so they're all here. I think I'll start with a visit to Kogita, though. Kogita, Lady Kogita. It's almost like Togepi, it feels. And I think there's a little change to how outbreaks work, so I'll have to see how it does. Maybe it's like a little bit associated with a quest, though. And we don't need to activate her quest. Only because we have one active already. Do we have a full moon situation? Obviously not. Mistress Kogita, how you do there? Lady C, more like. Ah, you've arrived. And I'm sure there's stuff associated. Well done. More normal times, but fly free as is their nature. Keep them contained. Tell you the rest. What is it? What is all about it? There's one more of that cohort. Come. That's his name. Come. Whoa, what's going on? Would you look at that? Ooh. Yeah, I kind of got to look at you before. And something tells me you're fairy type. I mean, a fairy genie kind of makes sense. This is enamored, the Pokemon hailed as the Herald of Spring. Oh yeah, totally. Fairy. Is a fairy flying, though? It kind of makes sense. There's not really a whole lot of that. I mean, there is Togekiss and your Lady Kogita. No ill behavior. Document her. Oh, it's a female? Cool. Because yellows are male. Catch her then if you like. Show us what's about in the Crimson Islands. About to say we didn't find one around there. Kind of a legendary shortage around there. And there's also the other thing I need to do, the, you know, Spiritomb situation. So it sounds like I might be heading off to the Marlins, just for, you know, all that. So, I'll put that as my active quest, but then I can get that taken care of, turn it in finally, get those couple twice spiced radishes that I'll probably never use. Maybe even just sell off, even though it would just feel a little bit better for the, I keep on thinking that says like Eevee apparitions. Like, what? Do I gotta do stuff with the evolutions, you know? What, we're getting a bumper crop of mint harvest here? I keep on getting all those, and I get like all the weird natures that wouldn't really be too helpful. It's like, plus one type of defense, but then minus the other, or speed. It's like the main idea is to have the bad-ified nature be one of the attack stats, because you kind of want defense and speed and all that. I'm surprised they still haven't released natures that do like plus or minus for stuff. Sounded like the music was gonna go bum 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 bum. Didn't really pay much attention to it aside from it just doing the bum 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 bum. Reminds me of 1,000 Year Door. Yeah, it goes to her, but then Let's go for the Bogbound camp. I bet it's going to show a little bit of a thing. You know, with some satchels for me to get. Now that I've left and came back. Oh yeah, we got a full thing. And I guess it's still a standard of 4. And I'm sure, as I go around, I feel like Enamored would probably be around there. I don't know for sure where she's gonna be. Now that we know that much. So I kind of got to look at her, but I didn't know it was a she. So that's a pretty cool thing. And like Heatran normally feels like it's female. Then we got the male here. Then Vola with the male Garchomp, as opposed to Cynthia's Famale one. What? Cynthia uses a Garchomp? Whoa. Could be over by the waterfall. I thought that was it there, but it's just a Yanma. Yeah. Anyway, let's go get some satcheling. I was like, oh yeah, your Pokemon can claim the satchels for you. If you don't want to go grab everything. Huh? Oh, that's right by a Vivichoke. I thought it was the satchel. It's kind of a thing that could be forgotten. See, look. Yeah, I didn't have to go down and grab the satchel. Like, I knew they could grab items, but I was like, oh yeah, I can use it for the thing too. Kind of oh yeah-ing a lot, am I now? What, did I forget the order of how all the ride Pokemon work? Then you play chicken. With the chicken. The chicken-looking one. I'm gonna try to home in on this item. And they still didn't fix the camera issue. Ugh. I feel like that's one thing they should be getting on. Or the brief little thing of the fart cloud thing. I don't know if that was just like my game being particularly weird or what. And I've only gotten like one new old verse, that was number 3. Let me actually check my numbers on that. Go and turn this satchel in. From the Japanese person. Go over to key items and maybe organize that. Because we got all the plates, obviously. 107. It's almost like a final one. I gotta go meet Vesa for. I have like an odd prediction though about it. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Yeah, I don't have number 4. We got 5, 10, 15. But then there's 20, so I guess I got a whole row of 5 to fill in all the numbers in between. Would make sense. Do that little read. Cool. I was about to say, like, does it look different in all of them? But no, it's all the same chicken scratch, you know? Cool. Guess I'll stick with that weird hodgepodge team for now. Oh, yeah. Definitely have Parasect as the false swipe and Spore user. Not that it's the most powerful one. Probably could have just tossed a Pokemon up here, but I feel like flying a little bit. Plus I want to get some satcheling going on before we get crazy with Enamored, wherever she may be. I feel like it could also be around maybe those ruins where the Ralts and Curly are, if it's a fairy type. Might not be, but it kind of makes sense. You've got hearts and Famale, a little feminine about it all. Alright, just to prove it again, how about you go get it, Charlie? Then I need to beat a handful of these with fire-type moves, but I don't know if I'm really going to bother with that right now. Like, Pokemon actually need to use fire-type moves like Infernape, Rapidash, etc. And, you know, Magmar line. Next, I could just fly to the, or teleport to the camp for it, but it's fun to explore, you know, even if it's like really foggy. Might be a result of an Amorous. I don't know if the weather's gonna need to be a certain way though. I see a shaking tree. Might as well go for the shaking tree, because I don't always do that. See if it's Wormadam or Burmy. Oh man, it's Burmy. I think I just need to catch more of these than anything. Burmo. Bring it over. Yeah, I'm good on everything except catching and evolving, so I kind of went through a lot of my boxes to clean house. A little bit today, a little bit throughout time over time, you know? Time immemorial. Man, it's still pretty noisy. But I'm gonna balance stuff out. Maybe go that down to 60. Still hopefully not too loud in my the actual stream, if anybody would, you know? Seems good enough. Alright, Pokeball, go! Remember to use code Arceus Adventure. You get 30 Ultra Balls, Gigaton, and Jet Balls for the Daybreak, of course, if you want to have a little bit of a boost to do everything. But I kind of just using everything otherwise, and I kind of wasted a few Jet Balls. I mean, not way too much, because I was like trying for the Flying Crobat they have to catch. I mean, you don't have to catch, but if you want to do research tasks, obviously helpful in the Alabaster Icelands and all that. There's sentimental value to the Crimson Islands because I did the first stream here. I mean, this feels good. I still haven't really fully determined if or what my favorite map is, if I even do have one. Trying to make sense of the wording to it all. Right by that there, Raichu. Here I am climbing a tree. That's something I don't do much. And of course, there's a rare Pokemon. Sometimes I just pop into it. Oh yeah, here's that, but... Then, Ursaluna, of which I own a handful now. Probably since the last stream, I don't know. Actually, I think I evolved while I was dog sitting. Winston the dog kind of looks like Ursaluna, except he's like really tiny. Not quite Lillipup territory, but that's kind of Pomeranian adjacent. Wait, no, not even. This is Yorkie. There's a Yorkie neighbor. I mean, he's kind of got the colors. Like he's supposed to be like a black Pomeranian puppy, but it's got a little bit of brown to him. Because lion's mane. Well, yeah, I've kind of been keeping up with the unknown as well. Here's what my unknown dex looks like. Because there was like one of the first ones you get around here, at least the first one I got. Like, wow, I can unknown. Which one was it that I got? Among stumps and campfire ashes and fields of gold, you know? Look at that. There was an unknown there. It's like right on this one, I'm pretty sure. Someone's campfire. But whose? Like, was it the sisters? Of which there's only 3. Did they have a 4th one? Did they die? No. We gotta love the music. This way over here in Turtwig territory. You get that particular thing. What, did they lose to the Turtwig? Yeah, probably an alpha something or other. Or, you know, fall damage. It could always be that. Alright, Ursaluna. Lead me to victory. While Sneasler makes me climb up. King's Leaf, not bad to get. Do these things I need if I want to craft max revives and stuff. Volvic Revive! Alright, beep up bop ball, you can get that. Did I heal? I kinda do. Probably should heal somewhere, but maybe only after, I don't know. Heal here a little bit. Close enough here, probably in the mud. It always feels weird, it feels like you're kind of swimming in it though. But it's not a problem. And if you are in more swim territory, you can get a Basculegion. Oh, so slow. So slow and crazy. Should I have the whole gang with Landorus around as well? I don't know. Then great, I bet she's gonna want me, she being Kogita, to get a complete level on Enamored's entry. But hey, at least we're kind of in the setup to get Enamored at least. Alright, I should probably get on, not Stantler, but Weirder. Keep on wanting to say it's Stantler. Jump! Come on. Come on, there's gonna be Alpha Weirdier as well. They can get in the outbreak situation. The outbreak room. Yeah! Always want to make the parkour jumps, even when I have all the proper resources to explore. Let me guess, they lost to the Mega Yan Mega of Alpha Dyna Museum. Night at the Alpha Museum? No. Just having fun. Oh man, Bidoof. Be on the lookout for shinies too. You never know when they can just pop out of the woodwork. Alright, Pokemon behavior. Ursaring, more aggressive when Teddy Ursa is around than Teddy Ursa alone. Very skittish, but when an Ursaring is around, they can be aggro as well. See? A little bit of detail that doesn't really spot the mind too much. Whatever makes sense about it. Where's the thing? There's the thing. You get it right here. I'm so lazy. Probably like adding more time me doing that. Especially when I'm walking this way just to get some Tumblestone. I see a Combi. Looks kind of like a big Combi. Not that it matters. I just need some defeats. And stuff. Yeah, more about hopping out of trees. Yeah, my defeats are fine. Just gotta let it use Gust, leap out of trees, evolve a couple. The female ones, of course. I've been like rooting out my male ones. But while we're around here, let's see if one happens to pop out of this tree. Nope, just another Burmy. But hey, it's a sand cloak, so not a good idea to have Raichu around here for how strong this is. Look at me thinking I'm going to use Iron Tail. Or that it's going to be so strong. Have some baby doll eyes. Blah 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 blah. In case he uses Mud Slap or something. Blah 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 blah. Alright, let's go into Booyah Suck. Only the best names around here. Did I wear this shirt in the last stream I did? Oh well, it's been a couple weeks anyway. Well, a little short of that because it was before the dog's sitting. And I don't have to worry about grass type in this particular one. Go to sleep. Struggle bug. Ooh, that might do a little damage. Probably be texting me. Dunno. Do. Let's catch this thing. Boom, boom, boom. Let's see if the thing catches. Boom, boom. What? Come on, you're asleep and you've been baby doll-eyed. Youch. Kaboom. Pokeball. Dun, 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 dun. Let's do a little, command test. Discord. There you go. I thought this was gonna work. I was like, nope, join the co-write chat if you do the blah blah blah. Give me some honey. Definitely need more like honey cakes and stuff. Okay, let's try Brava! Nah. Let's just go to camp to heal at more than anything. Claim our rewards right here. Aha! Tanner. And Kiel. How are my frames doing? Because people have been like watching movies and stuff, and the internet was kind of slow when I got back home. Or maybe I was used to like 2 extra megabits per second at my uncle's house. I don't even know if it matched up that much though, because I was running on Wi-Fi the whole time instead of hard wiring. If the modem was close to my base of operations in the living room there, could have been a fun time for hard wiring, because I did take my LAN adapter on my Switch, but if I had an OLED, at least the dock for it, I could have done straight up hard wiring without the LAN adapter, because it has a Ethernet port. Alright, yeah, get all this out of my, inventory. The Castor Fern, the Castro Fern, more like, haha, what am I doing? Only because I messed up a little bit. Do some kabooming. See how everything's doing over here, make sure there's nothing that I regularly use, you know. Make sure it's all fine. I don't know why I sound like Will.i.am or something. Nothing really talks like this that much. I'm being kind of annoying, so I gotta take it easy. Every day, I'm scruffling. Wait, did I put I put the thing into reserve. Let's get it out of reserve. Did I? Where is it? Did it go into the... Okay, there it is. So I just had to go down like one more notch. Yeah, there we go. Here you go, Raichu. You can have it. Pretty close to a level up. What could I call you? I could call you Riley, the Alpha. I don't know. Tornadoes. I could give you an interesting name. Hermes. Mercury. Zeus, and then... Excuse me. Just give it like a weirdo versions of Greek god names. Zeus for the thunder. You know, it's not really the leader that much. Wind. Mercury. Hermes. Hermes. I'll call it that. Hopefully it's not slur adjacent. Now Raichu just needs a name. Fine, I'll just give it the stereotypical name that I tend to give Raichu. It's not that often though. It could be Puka, like Alolan Raichu. Just give a little bit of spice to it all. Now, yeah, I already healed. I would assume I need a little bit of a weather situation. Beyond, you know, regular sun. Even though I didn't really need anything special for Landorus. Let's just do some exploring. Check that one. Yeah, of course, it has to be the completed entry for Enamorous. But again, it couldn't really be that bad. I could just combine it all together. Probably needs extra sensory and some kind of storm, berry blasting storm or whatever. Supermoon storm. Alright. Now let's explore a little bit, see if I can run into it. This could be a location. Or, you know, I could, go nighttime or evening time to the area, get the Spiritomb thing done. One could only assume it's Spiritomb, because you gotta get all these 108 spirits, or at least 107, probably the last one being provided. My head feels weird. Alpha Parasect, hello. How you doing? It's like a baby, never talk to me and my son ever again. My evolved son. We're in Togetic territory up there. Or, you know, Spiritomb territory is already getting evening time, so might as well just chill around the time. Maybe catch a Lickitung or 8. However many are around. Not really 8, that's for sure. There was an unknown around here on that kind of high stack over yonder, straight ahead from kind of where I'm putting right there. If that even is the one. It might be a different one. Yeah, I think it's more, yeah. That tall one. Relatively. Hello, Licky, even though I don't think I need an alpha. Let's just check our stuff. Check it all out. So I already got the stuns nice and good. Defeated, fighting type moves. Nobody really has a fighting type move, even though I could, you know, teach, but... Good on alphas. I don't think I'm gonna bother with that. Excuse me. Pardon the yawning. Of course, like any normal type Pokemon, you're going to need to defeat with fighting type moves. That's one of its requirements. Because that's the only thing normal's fully weak to. In this day and age. Hello, Curlia. You know, to catch one of you without being spotted. Unlike that. Or maybe get you distracted out of the status of it all. While I'm messing around with Curlias. Don't let it run away again. Okay, there's that. I think I'll go Jet Ball mode. Or no, Wing Ball. Kind of taking the long way through, am I? If it's even going to go. Try to eat it. Look at me just doing everything all that way. Oh boy, we're about to have strong activities. And... ooh, space-time distortion. Good timing. Where goes the S. Blowing. And... caught. And right at the backside already. Kabonk. Get more and more for Curlia. If that one didn't catch, I would be unhappy. Alright, it is nighttime, essentially. Or maybe it's have to be midnight. I don't know. Let's see if Vesa will be around here. We should come back at night. Yeah, it's not even... well, it's even... yeah, I guess it's still sundown. Until she shows up. It's probably gonna go cutscene mode depending on where I'm sitting. Alright, I think I'll put that into play first. The music's here, so it's nighttime for sure. Let's give it another save. That's a save. And now it goes into play. What's going on? Oh, there she is. She's so spooky. I'm glad you came. Let's get started, shall we? Or maybe she is innocent. I may have told you one teeny tiny lie. I should run away. I knew that one. Okay. What do you think of me? You're a strange one, Miss Vesa, and I mean that in a good way. Yeah, I really do understand me. Yeah. At least you took it well. Here it goes, the final wisp. After this, the traveler's a strange man will finally forgive me, right? Close your eyes for a second, would you? Let me guess, you're under the influence of spiritomization. Open your eyes. Oh, so sad. Where'd she go? Where did she go? Whoa. Spooky. Alright, let's get that last wisp. Get these tasky requests taken care of. A very long-term one, this one is. It's like a mini Korok hunt. It's gonna be a little bit better than a pile of dung. Oh, I just love ethereal and angelic sounds like this. Oh. Thank you, gather all those whistles with my last bit of mischief. Thanks for playing along. Please don't forget about me. Ruh-roh. And then... Eh? Okay, let's save again. Gonna save all the times we can. Or is it behind me? Ooh, it is there. Spiritomb jump scare. I was figured it would, like, crack out of the odd keystone thing. Level 60, so I wouldn't really want to risk a Venom shock on it, especially with Spore in effect. I'm gonna save the game. And you'll need to catch one. But of course you can use False Swipe with it being a ghost type Dark Ghost, so neutral damage. Okay, I was worried about it. Alright, you're spooky. So maybe a leaden ball could work. I mean, yeah, it's kind of the stone that your wispy aura is associated with. Kashlonk, and gotcha! Ever elusive Spiritomb. I feel like I could change up the color scheme a little bit. Let's go ahead and save the game again, in case anything goes awry. Screaming Sicilian pizza. It do be good. Alright, background. I'm just going to read out the numbers in case I want to change back to what they are. They're currently negative 0.97 for gamma, 0.36 on saturation, hue shift negative 117.71, opacity 5970, I think I'll keep it that way though. A hue shift, well, it's going to go like that, a little shiny, but then a little brighter, no, a little darker. It's a little brighter than that. Eh. Then contrast is going to go a little darker that way, and then the brightness kind of goes that way. It's kind of doing things all over the place. Hue shift was already fine. I'll keep that as it is. Almost regular adjacent, but that's fine. Just to get the fluffiness nice and well. Tsar, Crimson Mylands. Spiritomb, is it here? Or does it count as like a ethereal situation? Kind of scrolling through. Yeah, I'm sure it'll be like a little bit later. Or maybe even number 108. Because, you know, stuff. No, it's about on. Is it number 108 in the Synodex regularly? I don't know for sure. Just the whole 108 being a important number. 139, yay. I caught the one I need. Then, just a little bit of overlap. Dark Pulse and 70. Let's do Tomb. Because Rot Tomb isn't really a move in this game. Neither is Earthquake or Surf. Pretty odd game, but there's like Headlong Rush. That's kind of a new thing. And all the change-ups, like Water Pulse being like a Aerial Ace instead of being a Confusion possible move. Alright. Mark that in red. Owning Spiritomb. Then the others shall wait. Alright, now we search for Enamorous. Whatever she might be. Which could very well be kind of close to here. I feel like we're in Ralt's territory here, but eh. Let's try the sprawling area. Feels like Enamorous would be a lot more enamorous in size. Ha ha. Ha. I am enamored. Enamored. Because, yeah. Because it's a very kissy type. Maybe like the genie of love. Cupid. And there's like there's a few in Greek mythology. Give it a weird spelling of the name. I mean, yeah, Cupid is Eros, essentially. Hello, Alpha Honchkrow, I kind of do need you. Just while we're here. I guess we'll go with Booyah Suck. I'm going for me. Right now. Was it already aggroed? Nah, just got his, motley crew. Oh, girl boss. Try not to do crazy speed upon me. Because, you know, it's a bird Pokemon. It tends to be fast. I mean, not quite as fast as others, so. Not Staraptor or Pidgeot level. Or everything else. Swallow. Start flying, so I'm not gonna do false swipe, but I'm sure Scissor will be fine. Of course, with it being critical, so yeah, it actually does have a critical increase in this game. Just kind of change things up. And of course, not being a super effective move, it needs to be fairy for that little level of everything. I don't think I really have a fairy move availability right here. I mean, maybe play rough on this. Or Baby Doll Eyes if it somehow does damage. I think I'd have to move to her for play rough. Raichu pretty much has equal attack and special attack, so it could be a mixed attacker, but I would kind of go for physical. I mean, you could do Volt Tackle, which is physical, Iron Tail, Giga Impact, of course, or you could do play rough. You got options. But you know, it's kind of a remote area right here. I mean, you already get like a recipe there. I'm just gonna do like a little bit of a hunt. Well, I mean, oh yeah, the distortion. Tis the thing. I mean, might as well go do that. Oh yeah, that's the whole thing about starters that can happen in distortions in the post game. I might have done it on stream. I mean, there's the Rowlet line in the Highlands. Let's see, the Oshawott line is in Alabaster Icelands. Cyndaquil is around here. Yeah. Excuse me. I don't want to be yawning so much. I think I might be a little bit more hungry than anything. Pretty much had pork for lunch and dinner. And I left a remaining Cheddar Bay biscuit at my uncle's. I could just make me a pizza if I wanted. Or steakums. I made a lot of interesting things at my uncle's. I like made boiled peanuts, something I've never done or would have normally thought of doing. But I did it. Had a little bit of ramen and various Japanese noodle-related stuff. I mean, there's like a chicken fried rice from Dollar General, the Taipei brand. Give that to you, just use an item. Alright, yeah. So check our grit rock. None of these guys, but what about water? I mean, I could add to your special attack, but in the long term, I won't really be keeping Hydro Pump. And if anything, I might want to try to restrict the damage in case I can get another usage out of it, you know? And just while Riley's here, I guess I'll do that. I mean, I do have the shiny Pichu that I can turn into a attack-based Raichu, or just anything. I'll smash you out a little bit just because you're an alpha one. That little level of specialty. And you know, regular, shiny. Get some different setups going on. I don't care about what the weather's going to be like in the town that I date the dog sitting in, because I'm not in that town right now. It's like a 40 minutes-ish north of me. I'm going the wrong way for the distortion. Can't miss it, I can tell you that much. I had the feeling we might see a little bit of the Cyndaquil line around here. Okay, let's try this and do the fun part. Oh yeah, Breath of the Wild, except we get a little bit of an aerial boost out of it. I mean, I can do Rivali's skill is now ready. And then I do the paraglider. Bum bum bum. Is it already going? Now the animals are still around. The music gets all distorted. Get some of the very rare wood. Imagine if it was like shiny. Imagine like shiny items you can get. Crafting items. It counts for like, I don't know, 10. Or a little boost to whatever things you craft out of it. Like a Pokeshi doll, super Pokeshi doll that sells for 2,000. Woo! Shimmity bombity. Right on the edge of everything. I guess a Mega, or Alpha Yan Mega, which is so fun to say. Alright. Got a big deal I can do around here, especially before the distortion takes hold. Use that move. I would have like fire move out front. Just once I get all these moves done, yeah, I can get rid of overheat. I don't need it anymore. I'm just gonna have it as like a superpower thing. Or, you know, I could just double up with Shadow Ball or Hex. I think that was like my main idea. Hex. because like if Infernal Parade does the burning, ooh, if it has a status condition, so it already counts as hex anyway. So 65 becomes 130, 60 becomes 120, so a little bit of difference in that regard. But you never know. Or we could just go for aerial ace, yeah. You don't really get a whole lot of variety aside from doubling up on your stab moves. So maybe I should keep overheat around if I just want a annihilation button, you know? Especially if I'm fighting a Paris, man. Gotta make them go extinct. Hopefully I'm not filling up too much space to fill in for shards and evolutionary items. I think I'm pretty fine on all that. And if I do get full, I can just go back and come back, you know? Alpha and Mega, almost said Mega, you know? Bloink. Don't be blinking. So I do need more alphas. Let's go ahead and try to do it before the distortion takes hold, you know? Could be about to happen. Don't tackle me, bro. Eating and kabonk. Let's see if that catches. Raspberry, eating, backshot, kaboom. I gotcha. Yeah, very aggressive Yanmo, you know. Don't really have a dedicated rock type user that would actually need to use a certain move to get as much usage as possible. I would go for like Ride On or whatever stuff that would need Rock Slide or Stealth Rock, Yanar. And kablonk. Give me a little bit of that. And yeah, I'm kind of hope that was about to take place, but just other sounds. A little bit of thunder. The distorted music. Looks like there were still berries in there, but there's not. Man, is my computer fan that loud? That's fine, just a little bit of a, whatchamacallit? White noise. Hey, I do that job well enough. But yeah, the reason I'm kind of chilling in the grass is because if the Pokemon don't see you, you can go ahead and get a little bit of a head start on catching, especially if there's things like the standard things like woo, Haunter, woo, Onyx. Aside from special things like evolutions or starters, always a fun thing. And it's so weird how like here in Hisui, from the distortions you get the regular Sneasel that you know, the Jotonian form, or is it Jotonian or pretty sure Jotonian instead of Jotoan. There is Sinoan, Samoan. It's Samoan, not Samoan. And then there's the other country, Somalia, which is Somalian with an L. A-L at that. Yeah, I thought I was about to kick in. Takes like, what, 5 minutes to kick in? And 40 minutes of continuous gameplay. I mean, had a good level around here. We've been through the menus a little bit, though. No, that's fine. I need to, like, kind of learn a little bit more of the mechanics of this. But hey, it's happening. As in, it's happening right here, and it's happening as a concept in general. Of course, the Pokemon don't spawn immediately, so I could, grab a little bit of itemry, you know? Itemry! What's that? Stardust. It tends to be the case for how that works. Ooh, that's a nugget. Heracross. See if the Drift Blim doesn't aggro. Let's try something. Come on back. Bonk. Back shot. Boom. Back shot. How are you doing? Surprised I don't have to defeat you with a flying type move. If I can defeat you in general with Tornadus. I mean, I could. Yeah, I'll try for like a Agile Extrasensory, then Strong, whatchamacallit, Bleak Wind Stormed. Hey, I caught you on stream. Shabonk. Ah! Then we go for Strong. No missing yet. Let's not be slashing so much either. Let's get the chip clip out of here too. 4 others. I love seeing that. So many things at once. Could always be more. Hello, Luxio. I guess I do need a couple of... Oh yeah, the shiny. Look at the shiny line I got. I pretty much offered it to Ian, but he doesn't have this game. Like, not really my thing at the time. You're already aggro, so... Yeah, I'm trying to use that with the Thunder Wave or maybe a Spark. And now I can't roll. Quilava! I do want it. I want it, my friend. I want Quilava. I'm gonna save my game. How about that? Let's try for something before it aggroes. So I don't have to battle it so much. I mean... And it's already aggro. Okay. Go for Booyah, even though my outspeed me. Let's see. 52, 64. Overheat. Yep, going straight for the throat already now. If I survived, that would have been entertaining, to say the least. Otherwise, everything else is rather strong. Maybe I could go for something resisted, like yeah, my own overheat. Flamethrower on agile, that could be good. Maybe just do like Ultra Ball. That's what you're gonna be when you grow up. I was like, lava! I don't want to grow up. Ah. Oh, I've been very mucusy. I don't know if there's like a slight allergy to the doggo pupper millennial words that I was watching, or just like weather effects over there. There we go. Yellow health. How about a yellow ball that you get caught in? Haha. Yeah, you're probably used to being a regular Typhlosion, but we're in the Hisui region. Wait, I mean, it hasn't evolved to Typhlosion, but it probably came from another world. There's only regular Typhlosions, you know. I know, I see that red shard. Cloink! I'm going to get that red shard. In fact, for these things fixed up. Only because of like how it was like an icon for it. Because they always look like blue or green shards, depending on the angle to it. Oh, I got another Quilava. There's a Cyndaquil! And I do need another Cyndaquil for sure, on account of doing the need of stuff. Ugh. Go for the food, friendo. I'm gonna catch you like that. Just in an Ultra Ball. Because yeah, when I started the game, I was like, oh yeah, I wasn't really paying much mind to the actual move usages before evolving. So could have got it done sooner, but hey, I got another Cyndaquil there. I can just like grind on early game Pokemon. I don't need another Alpha Heracross, I can tell you that much. Especially not a woman one. Grr, grug, not like woman. I don't have space in the satchel. I think we still got a decent amount of time in the thing as well. The distortion for me to go, you know, drop off some items. Bada bing, bada bing. Yeah, everybody's trying to Hyper Beam. Was that the Porygon trying to do that? Or maybe like, Try attack? Oh, maybe something was Hyper Beaming. You can't go to another location if you blah blah blah. Let me guess, was that Bidoof aggro to me? No. Kushloom. Sometimes it feels like the distortions don't last long enough, though. I'm just gonna go ahead and drop everything into storage, as much as I can. Unless it's something that's not important. Or, yeah. Trying to make sense some more words about it all. Leveled up. Nice little rest for the healing. That's the main thing I wanted to do, catch at least a Cyndaquil, but I got a Quilava along with the deal as well. Craft a star piece, go ahead and get all that done. But instead of a sticky glob, I'm going to craft a few of these, because a lot of Pokemon need to be scatterbung to oblivion. I want to do some shopping. I did grab a nugget, right? Kabloom, go down, go up. Are you down with up? Hashtag. That's fine. Maybe it's something else, maybe like a protector or whatever. Yeah, it's probably the dubious disc. It just looks like a nugget sometimes, you know? That's a nuggety thing. Give that a little organization. Getting used to going here for my item sorting instead of just to the dedicated trunk box itself. The storage. Make sure there's nothing that I actually use. Do-dee. Whoa, getting a tired rush. Maybe this could be a shorter stream, even though I do want to kind of do a handful of quests and also see into the whole Daybreak thing. I haven't really touched that much at all. Kind of exploring in here. Alright. Nothing, I need to place a pin for that. Get over there before it ends. Wait, am I going the right way? Of course I'm not. Yeah, again, you can't miss it. It's up there. Let's try to at least claim the rest of the items and maybe do a couple captures. Pya! Kya! Kya! Shmyork! Imagine how differently things would be going if I wasn't running with the Word doc. If that would be like better or worse on the whole filling it in. Is this thing about to end, or is it just because I'm just now here? Better ride. Yeah, 2 items before it ends. A little bit more. Float Soul, don't really care that much. Eevee, I mean, there's always stuff to do with Eevee. Leafeon, on the other hand, is pretty much done, aside from maybe one more capture. Maybe not even that, or maybe a little bit of Agile, or it could just be done in general. I remember I made kind of an effort into it. Why am I worrying about Sneasler? There's gonna be a special thing from a thing. Oh, I should probably run. Go, 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 go. I want to get that. Go, go, go. Because I know it's about to end. These couple of items. We're just getting ready to end. Yeah, it feels like they don't last long enough. I mean, yeah, I did have to back away for a while. Let's get a little rerun going on. Run. Going on to that. Yeah, going on to that. Good enough for a back shot. The Check-in Mega. I'm sure that's going to catch. It was a jet ball with a raspberry usage. Kaboom. And Mega. Might as well go ahead and fill that back out. Put the pretzels over here. Haven't even really eaten any in the stream just before I actually went on camera. Let's check Yanma first, because I got numbers. Caught in the evening is 14. I think I just had that from before. Defeat 9610. So nothing really changed there for Yanma. But Yanmega is 4 out of 15 caught. 3 alphas, so I can color that red. Catching them without being spotted. I mean, there's like regular wild ones too. 3 out of 10. Shibalarkity. Defeated. 1 and 1. Flying instead of rock moves. Yeah. So maybe I could handle one of those with a Staraptor. Okay, Ancient Power, 0, Bug Buzz 4, and 1. Cool. So I gotta catch up on the strong styles. I mean, I can still use Ancient Power. Yeah, I need a whole lot more regular move usages, but hey, it's fine for the PP side of it all. Alright, that's about all I'll touch against that. But if I look way up here, so Rowlet, I got 2, all good on moves. Yeah, good on moves for that line. I just really need to work on Cyndaquil for that. And otherwise, Oshawott, pretty good. Duat is perfect. And Samurott, just gotta do that tiny little bit. I think I might need to, yeah, because I think any Oshawotts I had, I evolved them. Duat, yeah, I might need to catch it a little bit more at least. Let's get another Samurott out of the deal, or maybe, you know, a Duat. But I might have evolved all of them as well, because, I mean, as many as I've had, I don't know. Well, I just don't know what's going on. This feels like I could do a Barney Fife voice. Lippity-doo. Well, settle down there, Gomer. That's my Andy Griffith voice. 2 for Cyndaquil. Squeeze on up here. Kablam. And I didn't battle it, so no move usages there. Gotta do a little bit stuff to work with. At least everything will be mastered that I need. Ember, Quick Attack, and Flame Wheel, so I can do a good deal of overlap for the styles of it all. Circling with Ursaluna brings nothing of interest. I assume there need to be some type of strong storm situation going on for Enamorous, but you never know. Let's just explore. See all the corners around here. Home of Trials kind of feels like it could make sense. Maybe around some Dragon and Steel types. But of course it's the Alpha Ursaring coming around. Put you there preemptively. Another Burmy. Burmy, my bro. My beloved. Probably should have just went for Boo You Suck. Scritch that head. Send up. Man, you're kind of having fun there, aren't you? Give that a recording. A lot of times I've had to empty my SD card a little bit. Not quite of everything. So there's a handful of leftover clips. And just mainly Arceus that I've been dumping. And we haven't even seen Arceus in this run. That's a big idea. That's the ultimate goal, essentially. Schmink. Schmoink. And I'll be the best Pokemon researcher you can be. Oh, come on. Do I have... What am I worried about? I have False Swipe. I can use that. I can go Super Strength with it, too. Because you can't really trust Parasite to... not do a kill. Imagine if that... If that wasn't critical, I probably wouldn't have even, brought it down to 1. Let me guess, is it gonna wake up now? Sure, moving a lot for a drowsy Pokemon. Squirming like a Vermin. Vermin Burmese Supreme. Boom, boom. Checking. Got some pretzel sticks, my friend. Man, this grass is, not happy with its life, I tell ya. It's a little twitchy. It's around Twitch TV. And it's such a weird little bit, but the doggo bit me. That would be the Ursaring over there. Oh. Oh no. Foot root. Yeah. Birdie. Get on out of here. Give a little ride. Nope. No enamored Slayer. But otherwise, though, actually, if you think about it, around there, before I actually went crazy with the distortion of it all. Oh, still have to see. Seems like a weird spot there. Yeah, if I take too long, I might just do a little Googling like I did before for the previous Us's. Go zoomy mode. Go on, attack that. Good on Scatterbang for Krogunk. And by extension, pretty much Gold Up, because it's kind of weird how it works. You can, like, throw it right at one Pokemon, but it doesn't work on that, but then something like 2 miles away. It's always weird. Over here could be a little sus. Just look for a little swirly cloud of anything. Where the swirly cloud's at. Imagine if it was like an ore jumping Pokemon. Leap out of ore deposits. Whoa. You gotta beat a few those guys, the barrels. Yeah. So many alpha parasites around here. Blink, 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 blink. I'm just... Wait, that's a Paris, isn't it? It do be. Man, why is it so big? I mean, there's... Yeah, that guy. I don't know why this is so entertaining, though. What? We got me! I'm making fun of it. Still need to defeat some more. Here's my idea. I'm gonna use Infernal Parade upon you instead of Overheat. I'm glad the Parasite didn't join the fray. I'm just gonna go for Agile because I want to try to see if I can not kill it, so I can get another usage out of it. Oh, it's gonna burn to death anyway. You'll burn for this. You'll burn for this. Meh. It's still there. Can I catch it though? Sure, for the novelty, because it's entertaining. And wish this game did have like Premier Balls and Net Balls and all that, but that would kind of change things up quite a deal. Whoa. Whoa. Flying on the burb. What about up here? Even though I can't go into there. Oh. So I saw a swirly cloud. But I thought wrong. Let's go over here. Dodging is everything. Remember that. Even though its timing is everything. Ladder-like markings. That's not even really unknown script. Dippity-doo. Dippity-dop. 10 p.m. Tomorrow we continue. Enjoy this video game world instead of crazy real world. This would be kind of a crowded spot to put an Amorous. Alright, let's check around Lake Acuity because I didn't really do that. Not too much of the super northern sector of this place, which I can't even reach from there. Hop on Braviary. I'm sure you could probably glitch out of bounds in some way. You can even go that far out on there. I mean, go a decent area, as long as this goes. Does this take you to there? You can't go any further. Wah. Might actually extend to that part in the east part of the Highlands a little bit. The way the river goes that way. Oh, we're by Brava Arena. Let's see if she's actually around here. I mean, I kind of did check here. Where the swirly cloud's at. Or I could give a rematch to Lilligant. I haven't done any of those aside from that little bit on stream. Alright, how we doing? Keep on thinking I'm seeing Wisp, but I'm super done with them. Yeah, it probably does need to be some kind of weather condition. Try to look around more bog locations though. Luke Energy up on YouTube. He was streaming. Scoozy. What, she just chilling at the Diamond Settlement? Even if it feels like a bit more of a Pearl area. I don't know. Where are the swirly clouds at? Yeah, I'm just gonna try to circle around a little bit, even though it kind of did look here. Man, it's fun flying in games like this, you know? Even if you kind of slowly glide down. Let's give me a medicinal leak. The leaks of medicine. Classified documents for how calcified you can get. The sprawling red swamp. There is an unknown here. On a dead tree, I do believe. I kind of combed around though, couldn't really find the spot. Which... Hello. Everything's falling into place now, is it now? I mean, yeah, Crimson Mirelands were as crimson as you can get. Oh, there's a nugget. Hello. I mean, I think I might have picked that up on the way out, though. For the distortion. Alright, what kind of crazy challenge do you got? Beep, 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 beep. Do you like snowballs? I'll give you a snowball. Even mud if you feel like it. Even though sticky glob could be better. I'll go for snowball. I do have a remote with me, right? Where are they? There they are. Oh great, now I'm confused. I can handle it though. Makes sense from a fairy type. Actually looks pretty cute. Yeah, cute. Genie looking thing. Reminds me of Patrick's Patricia form. In SpongeBob, yeah, her Patricia form. Seems kind of shy, for one thing. Just upon observation. Swish, 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 swish. Dang. Maybe I think for one I might need to just let it get tired out and then I can throw stuff at it. Or like, you know, while it's sitting out attacks. Like that. Super lovey-dovey times. Imagine there being a fourth version and it being that. Oh, I thought it would be slightly out of range for the Scun tank there. But I thought wrong. Probably kind of at a standstill here, am I? Should I be sneaky? Or is it? Can I try for a scatterbang? Or is it tired out now? Smoke. I was trying to get battle mode. Yeah, uh-oh. Yeah, gotta watch my own trainer health too. Smeep, smolp, smeep. Try for that, yeah. Eat a snowball, you son of a gun. Or daughter of a slaughter. The daughter of slaughter. Enamored, enamored. I got flonked here. I got blonked big time. Big time. Oh great, there goes my nugget. Y'all better hunt it down. Okay. Well, I mean, yeah, right in the middle of the scarlet bog of it all. Bogged on! Your eyebrows. Alright, how much crafting can I do? A little bit of a star piece, like that. A little bit of a match survive, but maybe not. Yeah, it's the only thing that really needs a king's leaf that matters to me. Yeah, Matt's potion, who needs that when you got all the other things anyway? You know, berries. Berries beyond compare, E. Alright, I think we're pretty good there. We got Boo You Suck as my ball swiper and spore user. Needs to be a Smeargle with like Nature's Madness, whatever. Yeah, the half mover, or you know, you could do a Super Fang. But Nature's Madness is good because it can hit ghost types, being parry type, I believe, instead of the normal type False Swipe or Super Fang. I kind of went out of path there. I'm talking a little slowly and comparatively. Gotta plan your words a little bit, man. Hey look, Ursaluna territory. We did that on stream. Looks like Guardian, Decayed Guardian, it's like that, but not really. Still kind of going the wrong way. Wrong way. Get away from the Papa. The Papa. Buckaroo. Yeah. Shmee. Back to this, I guess. Where's she at, though? There she be, though. Stay away from the Skuntank, yo. Alright. Bree? Right. It's like you're gonna stay stealthy, IRL. It's gonna rush you! Rush! Rush! Go for speed! You're attacking? Throw! Oh, come on. Get your attacks out of the way. And that's pretty much how it works. You just gotta let her attack. Then you can maybe throw some snowballs or something. But you two, please, stop throwing snowballs. Trying enough to get you stunned, but I kinda have a chance there. Maybe as soon as she like opens up, I should just throw something up, as in a Pokemon. No longer confusified. A little slower going. That's okay. Waste your snowballs. Hey, yeah? Battle? Come on, go, go, go. That's like what distracts you out of it, though. Maybe I should, like, yikes. Or, you know, like, dodge through it, like that. I know, the confusion movement. Confusion. Grenade. So dizzy. Dizzy dancing. No, I don't want to fight. Stonky. You stinky stonky. Get out of here. You decide to battle some other time. I could just walk away, because that's how things can be. Very optionally. Try to let my damage die down as a trainer. But I don't know. I can't escape the fray. You found me. Found me. Searching for an amorous. Surround it, surround it. Oh my gosh! She got me! She got me! Oh me, oh my. The Herald of Spring and God of Spring. Alright. Jump off. I might just go with sticky globs, even though I'm losing quite a few. And my star piece. Of course, the items I need to sell off. Yeah, that's why I couldn't really find the nugget or anything. Oops, I didn't mean to put that away. If anything, just to refresh its spot over there, even though I could just, move like that. See if we can craft anything. Yup. Okay. That's the wrong way. Right? Yeah, straight ahead. Excuse me. Pardon the belchery. How crude and crass it can be. Where's she gone off to? Where's the enamorous gone? Literally. Is the weather not acclimate enough right now? Oh, there she is. There she blows. Oh, boy, do she blow. You away with her great skills. Kia! Yikes! Get up from weird ear. Of course, I can't really do anything with the confusion. Try to get close and... Jeez! Like, it hits right on top of you, man. It's a decent challenge, I can tell you. I should probably switch it over to the sticky globs, just because it's probably more reliable for this in particular. This gal friend. How you doing, gal friend? Whoa. Oh yeah. I'll get over here. Oh, is this what's going to cause me trouble? Thunderous wasn't really my best friend, I can tell you that much. And Landorus was just annoying in regards to actually stunning him. I mean, Enamorous is this way too. Do be that way. Do be how it like. Ouch. Definitely want that to be sticking around. The first time that stuff happened, I was like, what's happening? Am I getting cursed? Like, I fell into the water the first time. There she is. Right by this gun tank, of course. Let's try not to get fall damage to start with. Of course, she spots you so easily. Feels like fly around. Let's see if that'll get me out of the attack. And she doesn't give you time at all. What am I doing? The burb. Ride the burb, and then you can ride the dur. Jump out of the way. Then you can not have any time at all for anything. Enamorous. Help me out here, friend. Like, no. You're being so tsundere. Look at me, now I'm confused again. Confusion. Infatuation at that. Not really a status in this game. I should, like, wait for this to recover. Let's go zooming away. Man, that's annoying. Not gonna lie, it do be annoying. Now we hop up here. If it'll let me. Because I was like saying Basket Legion briefly, but no. Little annoying. Try to get no braviary part of the deal. Only weird, yeah. Like, wait for this to recover. Or even like get a charmed where trainer faints less often. I knew it was gonna freaking happen. Yeah, man, how many satchels are people gonna have to find for me? A lot. God. Or no, I could reload the save. But no. Let's not be annoyed by her so much. Yorp. Gorp. There she be. Glad that didn't do some preliminary damage to me. Gorp. Turn around. Don't have time. Don't have time at all. Trying too hard to even just avoid everything. Huh. Jeez. I mean, all you have to do is just like avoid a few attacks anyway. Like a few rounds of it. Just do that. Then, no, not happening. Don't walk into it. Wait. Nope. And another one. Give us another one. Vape it to Vape Nash Cloudland. Oh, everything's combining. Come on. All these Krogons could just use like Poison Jab. Tag her for me. Or these Stunkies. She just enjoys the challenge. And me being challenged with freaking confusion. Like, the distorted controls don't even bother me that much. It's just that I can't get on a ride Pokemon. Yo. No, not happening. Alpha Krogunk. Alpha Krogunk. You gotta enunciate that way, you know? Is this gonna work? I don't know. Let me crouch, move forward a little bit. Point, aim, shoot. Carefully. Yes, okay. Go. No! Is that not enough, man? Is that not enough for your kind? Oh, I walked right into that one. Come on, I didn't have time to move. If you'd give me time to move, then I wouldn't die. I want to use words. But I shall refrain. So instead of just say frickle-dackle. And eat pretzels. Google search. Enamored annoying. See what other people think. Right. That sounds reasonable. I was kind of thinking of that being part of it. Smoke balls. I was kind of thinking scatterbeam, but that wouldn't really work that much. Alright, smoke ball and feather ball, just as the bean maker, so to speak. And by that I mean fodder for hitting to just enable stuff. Alright, so let's try. Surprisingly not having trouble with the gun tank. Make another one. Feather ball right here, even though I don't even have that many. Okay, so I hit her. Hello. Just bean it all away. Okay, alright, and. Come on, if I can have a Pokemon land, that would be lovely. Got a bonk. Bonk it big time. Then go. Yeah, I don't think that even counts. Maybe it just has to be a few times to breaking the shield to actually make it more accessible for battling. I could just throw a regular Pokeball too. Man, I'm kind of low on everything, probably because of me getting knocked out at least 4 times by now. Oh, look, she still saw me, yeah. Inch your way forward. That should hit from here. I would believe, and even just making her mad should be fine. Or maybe not. Oh, there we go. Oh man, don't go for the ore, you freaking, let's get in the battle. Please, just battle. Battle. Come on. I have sadness, my friends. Utter disbelief. Utter contempt. Utters. That's not a kink thing either. Bonk. Okay, it's not hitting. Let's renew the smoke ball. Or a bomb. Smoke ball is a vitamin regular Pokemon. Wait, what? I should probably be like, ouch. Sticky globbing. Whew. Probably one of the more obnoxious things I've done so far. Actually, I did kind of get rather mad at an Alpha Alakazam. Not even the Garchomp that you see in Alabaster Icelands. Yeah, I'm just chilling through the water here. Hello? We're close enough. And I don't even have stunning items, man. The heck? My resources are just going down to nothing. Surprisingly. Go ahead. Crouch. Wing ball. Yeah, just catch it like that. Eh? Preemptively. Don't run, don't run, don't run. Come on. A little bit of annoyance going on, I can tell you that much. Where'd she go? Over there, okay. Arg. Arg. No, not Scatterbang. Smoke bomb. I have to scare her away more than anything. Bonk. 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 Nope, not happening. No. If I get too crazy, I might even just reload a save. Over there. Just normally walk. Probably like rearrange my items so that they're just a bit more accessible. Jet ball. Eh? No, let's not waste stuff, man. Let's not do any wasting. Yeah, sure. Okay, go, go. I have plenty of time, so, that's panicked a little bit. But no, wait. Oh, I thought she was going to join the battle. That'd be a little bit better than I would like. Or, no. That would make sense. I don't want it to be better. I want to suffer. Nah. Okay. Yeah. Floopin' flappin'. Strong words out of me. Floopin' flappin'. Poopin' fartin' even. Running along with smoke bombs. What, you see me? Get out of the way of dang crow grunts. Ooh, I don't want that. Not in the slightest. Bonk. Come on, bonker. No. She was stunned, so I should have just thrown a Pokemon and not panicked so much. Another smoke bomb. Where's she going? Don't be traveling so much. Honey. Don't be doing that. Why? 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 Yeah. If things go too bad, I'm just gonna reload a save. Okay, Pokemon. Ooh, you suck. Go. Oh, thank you. We're in the battle, finally. We're in the battle. Springtide Storm, yay! Yay! Please just go Agile style and get spored. Tag you to high heck. Thank you. Okay. Let's go for an X Scissor. Clunk. Must be Fairy Flying. Kinda want to renew the Spore, so I should probably do that. Nope. Springtide Storm. Woo. And I might just get ball throwing. Oh look, it's not drowning anymore. I could just revive it, but yeah, I'm not gonna take any chances otherwise. I might could go for like a not very effective move, but doesn't matter that much. I don't think so. What, no regular revives? No revives! No revives! Gotta be a bit more in frame for that. Where's the bitter herb revival Pokemon? Revival herb, as it's called, excuse me. Ah, revival swim! At least you're getting your usages out of that preemptively. Maybe that'll be enough for Pokédex completion. Please just let me get a agile thing. Don't you be bad. Run low on PP more than anything. Spore. I'll try to false swipe. Just try to get her down to red health. And if I can, I will absolutely renew the Spore. Well, I can. I'm sure I can catch her just fine as we are, but eh. Smoke. Red health. Missing. And trying it again. This time Moonblast. Let me guess, she's gonna fight off the drowsiness this time. Of course. But hey, you're at red health, so that should be fine. Alright, Raichu, going out. Or Riley, as I called you. Jet Li. Go Ultra Ball. Oh yeah, I watched regular Mulan 1 and 2, then the live action remake. A little interesting. Oh, look how sassy you're being. Full of sass around here. Look at you being a Grimmsnarl, like a dark fairy. Well, you're obviously fairy flying. Man, good thing I did like misclick and kill it. Kill her. So anybody want to go claim all my dang satchels? Come on, why are you even annoying for the cat trait too? I wish I had revival items so I could do stuff, or abilities were a thing. So I could like have you use crunch and maybe static take effect. But no. Anybody want to go? Let's go water, even though you're a dark type against a fairy. How about Jet Ball? What you're so used to getting conked with. Unless I go for the high fidelity balls more than anything. Come on! This has been the... Yeah. This is officially the most annoying Pokemon I've been dealing with so far. I mean, there's a little bit of true anger at the Alpha Alakazam. I don't know why. Just a particular encounter with it. Man, am I gonna lose all my Pokemon? That would be embarrassing. If only you just said Thunder Wave and not crazy stuff. Yeah, maybe I should have came more prepared with like a Bronzong with Hypnosis or Strudel with Thunder Wave. Oh, we finally got her. Whew. Yeah. Alright. Let's do this. Go to the front, then go to this way. So, got 2, 4, 5, 7 points. So grind out a little bit. Enamo. Lando. Kaboom. It's not Bleak Wind Stormlight, no, it's Spring Tide. Man, cool word combination. Spring Tide, Bleak Wind, Wild Bolt, Sandseer. So 4 usages of that. Strong 0, Agile 0. So unfortunately I cannot mark those for now. I mean, I could just get her to just use a couple things. Yeah, I could just use Springtide Storm a couple more times on Agile. I can get the completion level at least. Maybe I can make it nighttime and go find a Haunch Crow. That could be interesting to do. And I'm so low on resources, at least after my numerous times fainting, blacking out at that. And I'm a little replete, aren't I? Like, I don't even think too many smoke bombs got taken out. I mean, I could buy some. Or just, like, buy the material, then craft them. No, I want to craft. Go to the crafting part. Okay. Caster Fern, I can only craft one, woo! Getterbing. Man, no feather balls. I mean, I could craft them, of course, so... Let's go for 30 of them. Wing ball. Let's go for 21. Jet ball. Let's do 5. Bring up the numbers, you know. Didn't really use any of these. But that. Let's go for 37. I just like to bring it to 110, but then of course once I reclaim my satchels back, I'll be able to do a little bit better, but it's fine to get a few into play. Alright, let's pull her out. I want to see my Pokemon. See. I mean, Landorus is like the god of the harvest and all that. So I can name it something like Saturn. Just in kind of a derpy way. Alright. Let's do type 1 flying. Let's do gender male. Guess I can find Landorus. I mean, I could just search him out. So I don't know why. Making it complicated. Just trying to find, like, both together. I'm sure it's, like, around this range. Where did I put Lando? Fine, I'll just search the actual name, Landorus. Larf. Where you at? Over here. Do. I will change your name. Yeah, the most important thing, nicknaming it. 10:42 p.m. Landorus. Okay. Sorry if I'm bumping my mic a little bit. I mean, I am, so... Yeah. And I'm pretty sure I might get a nice little item. Ooh, that's another little reaction part out of me. Might have to see. Alright, land and Aeolus. Ooh, rule of the winds of Greek mythology. I mean, it's right there. Aeolus. I can call you Lis. Or I can call you Iolus. Just get Seuss pronunciation out of it. Alright, let's go over to Thunderous, see what it's based on. Based on what? I mean, yeah, they're all Roar of the Winds. I mean, maybe I could do some kind of thing. Because they're all kind of based off Iolus. See what it's all about, though. Quick moving, nimble. There's supposed to be a third one. Yeah, let's call you Saturn. Well, actually, no, you'd be Kronos because I'm trying to go based on Greek here. Zeus, Kronos, and the wind one, Hermes. Crow. Nos. Probably like give it like the Turkish looking one. The Sadiyasi. Kronosa. I'll even do that. Just give it a weird thing. Alright. E. Namorous. Where you at, girl? Oh, probably because I said it to male or something. Yeah. Not a part of it. Now get over there. I saw Slice and Dice to Cleavor. Certain evolution ever before last stream. Or as of last stream. Namorous. I just want to be careful not to be spoiled if it has a certain form. So, carefully look away. Origin. Love. Greek goddess of love. How about that? Aphrodite. I can just call you Afro. Aphrodite. It might not let me name it if I just put the name Die there. I guess not. Aphrodite. Just give it all some weird derpy names, you know? Alright, Riley, you can get out of here. I'm gonna go use a few moves with her. Here she is. Wow, what a pain you are. Look how sassy you are. Imagine if you're sassy nature. Imagine if it was like forced to be that. Blar. All over the place with my movement. Nope, just the neutral nature of hardy. She was hardy to take on. Hardly annoying. Close all those tabs. Surprisingly, no drop frames. Crazy enough. Let's rearrange those moves a little bit. Extra sensory, obviously. Springtide Storm. Yeah, it's like the storm-related move, and then extra sensory. Let's see, let's try a little bit of variety of movement. Yeah, it's fine otherwise. We got all mastery going on. Confirm. Papa Meme. I'll do a forced nighttime time. Excuse me. I don't know why I was a little crazy with that. Let's do Hunch Crow. Hunch Crow. Do. Then there's a Hunch Crow just flying around, at least in the Cobalt Coastlands. Try around here at the Brava Arena. Brrr. I can't use extra sensory on the dark type though, without being told it'd be doing nothing. There it is. I was thinking it wasn't going to appear, having encountered it before. Now look how sassy she is. Looks like some kind of video game character. What? I can't even see your face, honey. Or of course, kind of a Medusa situation too. And even looks like she has breasticles. I don't know why I'm observing that. Here I can do this. I can do Agile Crunch a couple times to drive up the agile numbers more than anything. Lower defense? No. Brave Bird. Kia. Don't do too much. Ooh, that's doing a lot. Oh yeah, maybe I should just go ahead and do the kaboom. Enough usages anyway. Ka-floink. Ha. Gotcha. I don't know if that's quite enough to complete her though. We got 2, 3, 5, 7, 8. Remember, I'm right at 10 now, I'm pretty sure. But I might try to use a couple more something or others. Just to balance it all out. Alright. Murkrow, pretty sure I have it like set up perfectly to where I can defeat all I need to defeat. I mean, yeah, 20, then 24 more for regular defeating. I'll pass. I'll pass away on that one. Not that it matters what I choose to attack, I can just go get whatever. Alright? Alright? I'll just go down here, and whatever's down here, I will take on. This year, a success for defeat. Carnivine! Are you ready to get blasted to nothingness Carnivine. Rar. Alright, I need 16 more defeated. Then 19 more, so. I don't know. I'm gonna do this anyway. Yeah, I don't think I'm gonna be able to grind a couple out of this. I'll just do Agile Extrasensory. Kyork. Oh yeah, cool, I can do something. Springtide Strong. Blade combo, 3rd stage. Awesome. Break combo. Sugar Ant. Must die. Sorry, but I can't have you around. I don't even know if the tarot over there is attracting too much stuff. Yeah, still have a little bit of an ant problem around this house. I'm set up, 20, then just 8 more there, so. Kaboom. Ew. Spook. Spook. Floink. Trying to see if I can be entertained by her cry. Alright. I think we're good enough to get out of here. Let's go over here. Do a little bit of crafting. Cold beer on a Monday night. With your enamorous girlfriend. It's light. And the feather ball's there. Oh yeah, I can switch things around just fine. You go there. You go Chavez. Then you get that one. I don't care about keeping you. Okay, yeah, put that away. Pretty good otherwise. Wait for people to claim all my satchels back. Yeah! Night music. Give me some money, and I might actually get just enough to rank up. Let's see. Most illuminating. Let's go down to her, so I can clear her out. Enam. Her name is Enamorous. Yada da. I was worried I wasn't going to be able to complete her, so to speak, in this one. Had a complete barnacle head of a time just catching her, or even being able to initiate a proper battle. Agile is 3. 3, 2, 1, go! 360? 100? Oop, not quite. 250. Really close, though. Back to the village, I'm sure. Other things will fill it in well enough. Cloinko, schloinko. Alright, missions. Kaboom. Digging for tomorrow. Alright, we are an hour 53 into this now. Going over. Heading outside the village, are we now? I might activate a different quest just to get the ball rolling on that, too. How's the moon situation? Ooh, almost a full moon. Might just grind it out to get the Clefairy quest done. I don't know if it like goes in a linear pattern. And like doesn't go here. So it's kind of on the way out of full moon. If it even works like that in this game. Waning gibbous. I'm pretty sure that's what it is, because like this waxing would be going filling it back in, but then it's going from right to left for the shade. Again, if that's how it even works in this game. I'll activate that one. Oh, how you doing? Madame. I can't never smell you know much about her. Yeah, too much, I'd say. Herald of Spring. Reach health and help. She ferries me hither and yon across Sicily. Well, she helps you. In my care. It's like, no matter what answer you choose, it kind of does it. Reveal glass, inner brethren, different forms. I never really used like the Therian forms of all these Pokemon. Let alone really playing too much of Gen 5 aside from, you know, first game. Quite. Still the part of life, positively. Scorpio and Ghost Spring. Yeah, here we go, thing. The old verse. There we go, finally got that quest done. Ooh, an ESP Candy 4! I just feel like recording that. Alright, anyway, key items. Oop, I want to reorganize all that. Reveal glass. Pretty. Yeah, I'm gonna make myself wait. Zeus, what are you gonna look like? Their stats do change up a little bit. He looks derpy. Yeah, it's like a tiger thing, I'm pretty sure. And then on Hermes, I know you're gonna look like a burb. Yeah. But then Aphrodite, what do you look like? What the absolute mother dumper is that? Kind of an elephant looking thing, but also some other thing. Almost a Loch Ness monster too. Pretty interesting, gotta say. Here, let's check out stats. Enamorous. E. Therian form, based on a soft-shell turtle, or the black tortoise of the Chinese force symbols. Even though the spring thing represents winter. Yeah, there's like season space, because you are spring, Tornadus would be winter, with the freezing and frostbite that can happen from bleak windstorm, thunderous thunderstorms in the summer, then harvest in the fall for Landorus. Boa, feather boa, Ugajin. Yeah. And I didn't use it on Landorus, but you know what he looks like. The overpowered tiger of everythingness. Match your ability with me. We're out of here. Here, I'll like, Therianifies all of them. That's a weird way to say it. Here, I'll do the reveal glass on all of them. Keep on speaking to that instead of Marie. Marie? Alright, Lando. What you doing? How you doing, Lando? Chilling over here. It all worked for like searching for him and didn't even like bring him out. Water. Well, it's only the whole renaming thing for him. Then the reveal glass. Come on. Kronos. Let's toss everybody out. Alright, start with Thunderous. Yeah. He's sleepy. Huh. I mean, yeah, it's kind of a boar-ish looking thing. Boar-ish Johnson. Are you gonna wakey wakey? Rah, 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 rah. It's kind of cute. What do you think? You can do all the different poses if you talk, and then you can go, hello. I thought you can do that, or you can do B, the nope pose. Then Kronos, you come out too. He's so tiny. He's a tiny little boy. And then Aphrodite, how do you look? Okay. That is just odd. And part of me, in my subconscious, feels like I have seen that, but I don't know. Also, like a very brief screenshot for a regular appearance. And I didn't know it was a she. So, I mean, yeah. All the fun associated with all this. Okay, Sea's Legend. I mean, I kind of want to try for the Clefairy quest, though. That one. Oh, I should do the haircut thing now. I might as well. And an outfit change. Actually, there's like a whole quest associated. Never know. Let's just see. Bold and stylish. In the mood for a style change? Sure, why not? Let's go for something a little unique. Something you wouldn't normally do. Grab yourself a seat. What'll it be, fella? Top knot, maybe. Haven't really done braids, but I don't know. I don't care for all these too much. I think we'll go for braids, because I haven't really done it. Periwinkle? Nah. Crimson? Yeah, sure, I'll do crimson. But then as for eyebrow color, maybe also crimson? Sure, we'll double up on the crimsonization. Big style change. We're just following you, Miss Arceus. I mean, you know, you're kind of in between crimson and chestnut color I have. Kind of scarlet, even. Haha. The orange and grape Pokemon. Hat on a hat. I will wear the hat. Excuse me. Yeah, there's just the Mime Junior festival thing. It kind of scared me for a moment. Or just caught me by surprise. Scare means frightening. Just caught me by surprise. Unexpectedly. New styles. Yeah, probably because I'm catching Enamorous. Or, you know, just finishing things otherwise. But what is new? Schmussy cat. Oh yeah, probably a whole uniform situation, I bet. Or, you know, just part of the other things. Having defeated that. Maybe not. I mean, those Braviary bottoms. Oh, that's pretty cool, actually. I'll put them on. Electrode, I'll buy, but not put on. Legion, purchase, but not wear. Cleavor, of course, very Clavorish. Very Clavorish to me, yes. Go back this way a little bit. Giratina. I should put this one on. There's just, you know, things. I do be buying things. Decidueye, the fighting grass type one. The shoes. Ninja footwear. Wishing daffodils. Is there new glasses from Enamorous? I guess not. I'll buy the brimmed hat. Expensive as it is. Headband. Pretty inexpensive. Let's go for what I got there. I should probably go for shoes. Just a thing of shoes to grab. Yeah, very much a way with words I have there. Chartreuse, you gotta love it, man. Such a fun thing. I'm pretty sure I talked about the story of joking in high school anatomy class. Girls were kind of making fun of how I said it. Oh, chartreuse. I mean, I was joking with how I said it anyway. It was a fun laugh. And then, you... Quite a strange team. With Parasect at the center. Anybody gonna attack each other? You there, Mr. Ginther. Do you have something interesting? Okay. Interesting. Must be part of the update. You know, I could go for the Jet Ball set. I will take that. 20 Jet Balls, not bad actually. Unless this is the thing he just does on occasion. Nah, it must be part of the update. Sure, I'll buy out his stock. Because I totally need salt cakes. I kinda do compared to other ones. It works. Works well enough. What about you, Miss Tulia? Or Tuli. Doody. Oh yeah, let's try for the Highlands. Huh, just thinking, is there gonna be an outbreak? Nope. The Highlands camp. Wanna put some pretzels in my mouth? Make it go till nightfall to see what's going on. I don't know if it's gonna be a full moon with all this going on. Yeah. I guess I'll just grind out nightfall for a little bit. See if I can get a clear full moon. A little cloudy tonight. Right. Pretty sure it should be like a fully clear sky. Unless I'm confusing that with how the Icelands work. Feels like it's going morning. Well, the moon just hasn't really appeared. Could just go for the satchels too. Is that a new request? Whoa. Guess we go over there. Just to claim the quest is probably for outbreak stuff. Let's just try it. Or a new activity. Oh, yeah, there never really was a balloon race here, was there? Or just never took the quest. Nope, it's a new one. Sure, I'll do it. I'll give it a try. 60. Whoa. See how challenging it is. The one in the Icelands are pretty weird. It is pretty weird. The one challenge. Just all over the place. Let's go. Oh, you gotta chase that one? Alright. That's how I'll do. That's how it do be. I'm gonna try to catch it. Let's see if it runs into me. There we go. Definitely a weird start. Catches you off guard immediately. I'm sure others will. Center it out. Let's Ray, get out of here. And then we fly! Did I get enough air for here? Oh, I should probably just be floating like this. Not getting enough air. Not a good start here. I thought that was a real thing. No, I don't want to end this. I want to get off Braviary. That's what I'm trying to do. Hello? Now I want to get back on so I can fly back up there. Oh no, I missed it. Oh gosh. Yeah. What a lovely start. Oh, that's what happens. You lose time if you get hit. Hiya. Boom. Float freely. Then you can take it into a nosedive. Or not. Pull back. Go circle. I'm not getting any of these, man. Alright. Yeah, Sneasler. Ain't working too well. Of course, you want to go for the speedy Pokemon. Whatever applies to what you're doing. Man. How many does it want me to get? Like 40? 30? I don't know. Probably wants me to rise Sneasler to the top, but I don't know. Really? Why am I getting raised at this now? Alright, it obviously wants me to use Sneasler. Even if she's a little slow. This is a girl Sneasler, right? Like all the other rides seem to be boys. Boyos. But we're circling back around. That's all I got. Probably not even going to count as completing the quest there. Not bad. Yeah, 2 Gigaton balls. Woo. Alright. No, I'm not even going to bother finishing that right there. I'm not going to try for the Electrode rematch either. Yeah, that's definitely not a full moon there. I wish you could see the moon phase. A little cloudy and smoggy. I'll just go for nightfall. It's kind of a thing too, you have to like wait and see like what type of moon it is, unless right here would be a little bit better for the viewing. What kind of moon do we got around here? Like I could always like fly down and see if it counts as a full moon yet. Or if it even shows as a full moon on the icon, just shows a, you know, regular crescent moon. A 3-up moon. Pretzels. Fingering it out like Wolverine. Yeah. Zelda. No. Whoa. Woohoo. What the moon doing? Here's what I'll do. I'll go to Clefairy Land. Hey, I went to here on the stream, but then I went off stream and caught some dudes. Dudettes. Clefable and all, but not Cleffa. Wonder what the deal is for getting Cleffa. Maybe on nights with a full moon, I don't know. I could definitely go for one of those. A Keen's Leaf. Hurt me? Yeah. That's not even the... Oh, it's just where the bag is. Claim the bag. Might as well. I mean, I'm pretty close otherwise. zoom in and all that. Merry Christmas and whatnot. And you know, might not be too needy of that. It looks pretty light when it's dark here. Yeah, light when it's dark. As in nighttime. I mean, I could use psychic moves. Surprised I caught you unawares there. Mini list of derpy. Derpy, 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 derpy. Agile. Kya. Yeah, I was trying to look at stats. Whew. 135 in theory and form on special attack. I mean, and regular too. So, it goes way down on speed, but then its defenses go up from 70 to 110 on regular defense, and then 80 to 100. Well, that's like the big change around there. Kind of mixed attacker with a bit more favor towards special attack, but yeah, that's how it be. Give that a strong attack. That's fine. Get some usages out of here. I know. Woohoo. Doreen. Let's go. I'm just crunching, man. Climbing. And crunching. Oh. Okay, what? Are you kidding me? What do you mean I can't do that? Get on the bird. I know what can fly through here. Is it even a full moon night? No, of course not. Could maybe use a Roselia or so, though. Pretty sure I'm good on Alpha Clefable, too. Alpha Clefable. But not Alpha Clefable. Where the heck did Clef at? Okay, I guess I do need another Alpha. Hello, Roselia. Roselia Stone. Great ball. Better get eaten. Oh, it's that eating. Okay. Ultra Ball then. Ratio then. Hopefully it catches. Yeah, Cleffa. Of course it's over there. And of course you left. Rah! You left the ball. I know the Roselia probably wants to attack me, doesn't it? Gigaton Ball, don't make me do it. Don't make me give you the big combo of beaning. Cloink. 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 Caught the Clefable. Beepy. I was worried. Is that gonna catch or what? And in the ball. Let's try to clear these guys up. A fairy. 8 out of 15. Belching up a storm here. Without being spotted, 7 out of 10. Nighttime, 7 out of 10, obviously. What other time would they appear? I mean, you could probably wait it out till daytime. I'm gonna replace the item, okay. Just worried I wasn't looking at the right spot for it. Evolve, 0 out of 3. Dance under a full moon. Of course they do, but by the moonstone. Going, Clefairy, Clefairy, fairy. Then they go, Clefable. Something like that. So it's obviously not a full moon tonight. Adoy. But I guess until then, we can go to the mountain camp. Maybe wait till the next night of it all. Until nightfall. See how long it takes to grind out this quest. Pretty sure it's most accessible from the starting summit camp, or not camp, but the Highlands camp. not that particular one. Kind of all over the place with everything that I'm doing today. Oh yeah, 5 of those that I got. I could just like use them on Charlie the Typhlosion. I mean... Let's use 2 of them on you. Yeah. But then 2 upon you. How about another? I don't really care. There's not much of a competitive scene in this game. In fact, no competitive scene at all, really. There's no trainer online battling. Just trading. And a satchel collection. Ooh, Heracross. Heretic! This Heracross. Probably tried to catch it though. It doesn't matter. There's another one for out of the tree as well. It's probably going to kill you regardless. It's like, oh, I'm not going to look you in the eye. I'm just using this attack here. Just using the attack. Yeah, I'll use a move. Is this going to look even cooler? Coming from a burb. Whoa! Eh, not that much different. That's just how it was. 5 others. And off we go to there. And we fly. Then we sneeze. Achoo! Lure. Hey look, it's the exit from the place. Homing right onto it! Yoink! Then what were people losing to around here? Maybe Ingo? You don't really battle Ingo right here, do you? Kind of around here. I passed it. Well, how about somebody goes to claim it? I thought I saw it, but it was just the way my reticle was. Oh? No, I was just chilling. I thought he was finding the satchel for me. Which is right here. Get out of here, Golbat. I mean, I do need some, usages, you know? Maybe more so Ice than Psychic, but again, can you really complain? What a derpy looking Pokemon you are. And that's gonna come for you as well. Oh yeah, what's that Paris gonna do? Paralyze me? Oh look, it paralyzed me. 2.5 hours approaching. Golbat, get extra sensorized. So much censorship going on. Get out of here. Uh-huh. I can just defeat you in general. Little Paris. Yeah, Springtide Storm. But no, we're paralyzed. Not allowing. Yike. I got yiked. Kingdom Hearts looking MF. Or FF. Who knows? She could go both ways on that. Pardon. I don't know why I was highlighting that if I knew. So I'm just go over here and highlight this one as well. Let's go to the camp. What am I being targeted by? Golbat over there. Golduck. Psyduck, okay. Evil! Because it hones in upon me. Dang water pulse. If that's even what it was, which I'm pretty sure. There can only be so many animations for how all that works. Pretty much fly to it from here. Kind of in Shiny Happini territory. Right by the camp though. And clonk. I knew I was going to get hurt, but I did it anyway. Ooh, that's cool. Snakeifying. Smoking. Hey, Tornadus, how would you like to go for that? Hermes. Must be up there. Any satchels? Any satchelization you want to do? Sounds a little bit like sexualization. Yeah, with Sneasel, or Sneasler. Man, it's such a weird Pokemon concept. Like, let's be lazy on purpose. Yeah. I personally do not care. say the least. Defeat you with a flying move, then we're gonna get out of here. I can just get out of here while the battle's going on. Youch. Mainly going for the alpha. I thought it was the other one, but it's right here. Dunk, dunk, dunk. Dunk, dunk, dunk. A little extra sensory feelings upon here. Yeah. I could use probably 2 more. I might just go 1 more than Bleak Wind. I'm gonna break wind with Bleak Wind. I'm never gonna have a shorter stream of this game, am I now? Keep it a feature-length film. Whoa, is that when the impact is Giga, Chad? Scratch that. Reverse it. Ka-flamp. You got ka-flamped. Look how ka-flamped you got. Alright, enough about looking at the enamorous tabs and all that. Back to normal. There's a little bit of strong hurricane and the storm rain here. Like, oh, I'm gonna look up very angrily. I'm so burby about it. Spread eagle with my wings. Oh yeah. Desert eagle. Even though that would be Landorus as a bird. Imagine if like you could do like some kind of fusion with the reveal glass. Like go bird form on Landorus or Enamorous, you know? Snake turtle Thunderous. We're all just a little weird around here. Yeah, it's like a lot longer. Or not really, but I don't know if it matters that much. How's the moon doing on this night? Is it coming daytime already? I can't even see the moon. And didn't already like make the visit on this particular night. Okay. Let's go here. And put that into reserve. Wait for everything else to come around. Seed of Mastery. Man, it's almost like I beat an alpha Pokemon or something. Ooh, I'm going wobbly. Might need some hydration. Yarg, okay. We're just gonna have some fun scaling the mountain lands around here. I passed rock salt, man. Go back for that. Crunchy salt. A salt is in the kitchen, and a battery is in a car. Oh. Hey, boy. Shloom. Then we're gonna go down on the same. I mean, I could look at the moon if I wanted. But that's the thing. There is no moon. When the moon doesn't exist, like a big pile of schmist. Come back when the full moon is out. Well, you combat your own demons. I knew that wasn't going to work that way. And it just flew away because I'm not happy with life. Burmy! Is there a Burmy in there? No, there's a Wormadam in there. Whoa! Wormadam! Gotta check my stats on that though. Yeah, definitely gotta defeat more with fire moves. So come here, Charlie, the Typhlosion. Even though I'm mainly gonna use Agile Infernal Parade to count up those numbers, even though I might already be at 40 after what I've done so far. Haven't really kept track. Good enough there. A little Psychic as a treat. Fire Ghost is kind of a weird combo. Like, you wouldn't think Poison would be not very effective, but that's how it be, though. Bug Ground gets taken down. There you go, Charlie Brown. And that's how we're gonna do it. Let's do a little nighttime resting. Scritchity scratchity. Bum bum bing. I mean, how long can it take? Pretty. Not that this game has the prettiest graphics ever, but still pretty enough. Cool. Go away. Take me all the way. Yeah, I don't know, man. I don't even know if I'm gonna hit too much daybreak stuff in this particular thing. I mean, maybe right after midnight, you could switch gears to that for like maybe one quest worth. And am I ever gonna be that Cherrim quest? I don't know. I'm pretty sure I do have a Chair Ruby. I could just like evolve it and get some things taken care of. But that would require me trying to get done on Cherubi too. Let me guess, that's to use Absorb like 40 times. In Agile style. Nah. Probably some kind of combo of that sort. Old spot. Drop. We got a full night tonight? I'm sure it would be clicking in. Hello, Clefairy. Hello, Mario. How about you go over there? And go hug yourself. Hello, I see Alpha Basculin right there. Would make a pretty nice Basculegion. Floink. And come on, why'd you pop out? When it popped out of that ball, and it is in just a little bit of... It's not even that hard to catch a Clefairy regularly in other Pokemon games. I mean, like, Mount Moon, my friend. What the dibbity-dobbity? What the skibbity-bop-dada? I was about to say, like, the Alpha Clefables in here, it's just the Basculin doing that. The White Stripe, not even really Hisuian form, just White Stripe. But Hisuian enough. Yikes. Let's give you... Bean Cake. Yeah, you're not gonna be scared. I thought they were working together. Floink. So, do you want it? Oh! Roselia doing that. Roselia Stone. And get out of here. Fly it up. Yeah, Moonblue Arena instead of the camp. Gotta walk so far though. Oh man, why? Man, you're overexerting me, game. You're asking so much. Arceus full moon. Evasive number 1. I don't really know what phase it's currently at. So every 2 nights, each time you move the time forward, you're also moving the moon cycle, so, okay. Alright, let's see if we're right on the money here. We've already had a couple passages. Oh yeah, that is something you do as well. You can check the full moon for that, for the peat block on Ursaring. Peat moss block. Oh, I'm going the wrong way. I got a little bit distracted from the path and all that. What there's going on down here? Not much, I'll tell you that much. What? One way of saying it. Too bad Basculegion can't scale the waterfall, even though that's kind of like the lore behind it. Pretty much salmon, even though Basculin, Bad. It's a Cleffa, finally. It must be a full moon. Let's see. Let's go Pineapple Berry, just for a little EXP. That's not a full moon. Maybe it being crescent moon would like mean it's weaker, you know? So, that's the speed you're gonna take over there. Flonk. I've given it food. I have to give it food a few more times, though. I'll say if I couldn't even catch Cleffa, that would be a pain. Coronet Highlands. My heart's in the Highlands. Alright, Cleffa. Let's go clear part of you away. I own 1 of 15. Small. 0 of 3. Aren't they all small though? Spot 1 of 10. Sleep. So that's one that needs to be asleep. 0 of 1. Night. 1 of 10. Food. 1 of 5, even though I wrote it as feed with 2 eyes. That's the food. That's the feed. Evolve. 0 of 3. Cool. Plenty of space to ride around with. Plus 2 points. 3, 4, 6, because the red marked ones count as 2. And that do be how the math works. So, what's the alpha? Basculin? Oh, Basculin again. It's like it wasn't there for a moment. If only that was a Cleffa. Any more Cleffas though? Probably on the other side. Because that's like kind of the first Clefairy I saw was just like over there. Sorry, anyway. Obviously not a full moon. Dang, that's like not even close to it, even. It's like we're starting from the beginning. So I must have missed the moon cycle. Or, you know, a full moon. No, I'm not gonna stay up. I'm gonna go till nightfall again. Imagine it's all the days. How many years have I spent in this game? The professors that spend their whole lives filling in the Pokédex, whereas some pre-teenage trainer, even though this one is around 15, as Celine would say, they take the time to fill it in lickety-split time. Tell how much more scatterbrain I'm getting? Yeah. Let's get zoom in like this, man. Yeah. Screaming so silly. And now we swoop. Yeah, I could probably save a lot of time by doing the Ursa Ring thing. I don't even know if I actually have an Ursa Ring on hand though. Any Cleffas? No Cleffas? Let's take a look on this side. Clefairy. I mean, I'd still need Clefairy anyway. I need some captures. Ooh, that's a big guy. That's a big guy. Such a big guy. Alright, I'll give it a little bait and switch with an Oran Berry. Pretty classic. Fwee fwee. Eat. Bonk. And it didn't pop out. Woo. It didn't pop out. Da, 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 da. Give me some items, yes. Yeah, I think I'll do an Ursaling strategy. Ursaluna from Ursaring. If I even has one on hands. I kind of doubt, unless I got one in a distortion recently. Ursaring. Well, I have a few. Okay. Yeah, I don't think I evolved with them all anyway. Let's go for my highest leveled one. One of these, possibly. 62? 33? Oh, yeah. Let's put it... Zeus. Don't really need Zeus right now. Whoa. Alright, yeah. Do I... Wait, yeah. I do have Pete blocks. And just right here. Also add them all. I cannot do an evolution. So I can definitely make it quick that way. Then while I'm at it, I could evolve the Ursaring. But I might not. Because I still want to kind of finish its entry. I cannot. Oh yeah, it's so much better. If I can get in the right sweet spot to hit the A button. Bum bum bing. That's one way to do it. Nope. Until nightfall. Until dawn? No, until the morning. The morning sun. Yeah, now it's snowy weather. Still can't evolve. No evolutions. Oh, compatible. We got a full moon, peeps. So, let's save our game. Not that I think we're really going to be in the middle of catching things. I don't know. We might battle Clefairy. Let's see. Maybe they'll be like, whoa, time to evolve. A bunch of crazy alpha Clefoblis. Did I get bit by a bug? I have. Wait, oh, that feels weird. That feels lumpy. Kind of concerning. I mean, the puppy dog was kind of gnawing on my hands and everything. A little roughly. So I gotta watch that. We descend. Let's see if we can descend into the right spot and see if it activates a cutscene. Not here, so immediately. Get some wood. We'll walk on here. Give it a check. And see what's up. Clefairy. Clefairy. Uh-oh. Big guy. Something's looking at me. P. Oh. Well, they do. I do be dancing, and it do be cute. Please don't be like a frog minigame in Zelda. Beep. Beep. It's like it goes along with the music, like that's the point, or something. Oh! Then there's the quest giver immediately here. Nope, just let Aster know. Aster knows Tierno. What is that? A gleam. Is it a Mega Stone? Give me a Mega Stone. I want Mega Alpha Clefable. It is. Oh, Moonstone. Okay. Pretty basic. But as to be expected. Sleepers. The Basculin asleep over there. Which would be interesting. You're gonna get a Heckin. Shrekin. Don't get bonked. Thank you. I was thinking about an Ultra Ball, but I'll do. Food and Great Ball. Boink. That one's not moving, so it could be asleep. Maybe just on high alert. Do be sleeping. Not now. I do be waking up. Man, they're very jittery. So is the alpha sleeping now? Sounds so weird sometimes though, like, I'll pass a tree and the obsidian fieldlands. That's the word, right? Yeah. You gotta go here. Of course, lens is the lands, you know? It's the last word. Last part. Is that a Cleffa? Oh, it's just a Clefairy. Keep on being hopeful though. I'll catch it from there. Instead of getting a back shot. And I don't regret it now that the capture has actually happened. But I mean, back throws would help. I definitely could use a little something though. Let's do... Yeah, I think I'll go for that one next. Seize Legend. Woo. Just because of what goes into it. Craft mode. Yeah, I mean, yeah, as well. Even though I can craft wood, yeah, cool. Or, you know, Pokshi doll. Pokeshi? Pikachu. I bet by tomorrow all my satchels will be claimed. Let's look at all them. Whoa! Crimson. 14. Times 5, that's 70 items I need to claim back. Yeehaw. Electro, Diglett, Nidoran, Mickey, Venusaur, Rattata, Fearow, Pidgey, Seaking, Jolteon, Dragonite, Ghastly! Sell that. That sells that deal. And of course, the nugget and all those other things that got taken away. Are flip-flapping enamorous. Oh, dang son of a gun. Or daughter of a slaughter. Pokemon, Pokemon, I already remade the joke. I can add that back to the collection. Running a little tired around here. But might as well go past midnight. Hey, Pokemon, woo! Pretty sure I can get my harvest now. I think I caught accumulatively 20. What was that? A shiny? It seemed like so differently colored how the Cleffa was, but I don't think that's how it is. They just have like the blue tipped ears. Pretty sure. I mean, it's a little bit of a different hue. Yeah, they're just a little bit more pink. Pink of a baby. They get more pale as they go, I guess. More pale at the moon. Swimmy me, machine. Do I have enough points? 200? Huh? Come on, don't blue ball me, game. Return to the village. Woohoo. Man, it's like literally just one tiny little thing I need to do to actually fill it back in. Off to the farm. Then I might battle someone, I guess. Alright. Harvest is ready. Gurza. One Gurza. No bumper crop. Or crazy extras. Modest mint. That's a good kind. Gentleman. It's meh. Brave mint. Nah. Modest has a good yield. Even if I pretty much already have one in reserve to use, and I never did change my harvesters. I don't think there's like any particular way to manipulate. It's all based on random. Or you can just like go out and catch a bunch to make it into a bumper crop, you know? I think I'll go over here and try for a battle. A battle. With the people. Here, let me actually check Typhlosion for one thing. Alright, ooh. Yeah, I'm all good on Typhlosion's moves. Typh. My favorite Pokemon. I mean, more so regular Typhlosion, but Hisuian is pretty cool. Maybe a bit more versatile with, you know, being multi-type and more stab options. But would probably be a little bit better in, if it, yeah, like bring it over to Gen 9, maybe you can learn Solar Beam, because you can bring your Hisuian mons like Zoroark. Haven't really had much encounters with Hisuian Zoroark. A little bit with Zorora, nothing too crazy. I might just work on Cyndaquil off screen. Nothing too crazy. Man, I got so many scars from the dog. Nibbling on my face. Well, thankfully not my face. He definitely nipped towards it, but it was all unplaying. He wouldn't have really done actual damage. I mean, I don't know. He could have grabbed it and went, rah, 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 ripped out my throat, my jugular. Because that's a thing to imagine. Anyway, yeah, I want to get to the pasture. Bim, bim. I heard that in some faraway regions they do stuff for battling. Okay. Let's get right into the news. So Ursaring's good to have around. I mean, might as well use all the genies. Like a genie. All in their Therian forms. Probably take Booysuck out of the deal. Maybe Carnivine? Or Rotom. That could be an interesting usage. I'm gonna check what Rotom needs to use though. So I can get my moves set nice and well. All the different forms for the appliances you get. Thundershock. Is that all there is to it? Okay. Agile. I mean, you can do strong, agile, Thundershock, even though Thundershock needs 25 and both the others need 40. So 80 versus 25, essentially, when they can have the overlap of it all. Bam. Ursaring, I'm pretty sure, needs Slash and Play Rough? No. Bulldoze, okay. I mean, it gives me a ground type move to work with. So instead of high horsepower, I'll do that. Scribbity Scrabbity. There's like the other one that I evolved to Ursaluna named Sonia, based on the one I used surprisingly in Heart Gold. Shming, shmong. Put the nature mints into reserve. You there, ogre. The balls are nice and arranged, from the weakest to strongest in each general category. And off we go to the training ground. See if we can build up my research points a little bit more. No, it's not easy. So I talk to Ingo. Ooh, yeah, you actually get the options. So Pikachu, I know you would obviously need to use the ground type moves on, so I guess we'll go for Akari. What else does she have? That was at least one other thing. I'm sure probably have a bit more of a full team this time. But will it be a Raichu now? Mr. Mime, yeah, I think that was the thing. Previously. Mr. Mime! Probably Steel. Yeah, no particular things needed to defeat it with. And I didn't even put I didn't put Thunder Shock into contention, so might as well just do what I can here with usages. Usages. I'll double it up with Hex. I don't know, I might beat it. Let's see. Super effective there. Drain Punch. Normal damage, because non-ghost type. Yar. Couple Agiles there. Yeah, I don't need to use any particular type on you. So I could grind things out just a little bit. How about you? Thunderous. Do some Agile Extra Sensory there. Could definitely get a couple out of you. Especially because I think your special attack goes down in Therian form in favor of attack. You'd be like a Fang user and all that. Fire Fang, then Earthquake. I don't know. You do be kind of floaty though. You're still flying type. I don't think any of them changed their types. Oh, cured of the Parala. But we definitely need a little bit of Sand Seer Storm. In strong style. Shoopa shoopa. Floimp. Finally the first thing's down. Burp burp burp. Well, that's fine. Staraptor. Pretty sure you need electric for that. Or it could be ice, let's see. Staraptor. Rock type. And I don't really have any rock type moves to work with, I don't think. Let me just give it a scroll in. Round. Round. Okay. Guess I'll just go for you. Maybe a Agile, Extra Sensory, then Strong. Wild Bolt Storm. Brah! So derpy. Always the derpiest of all. Like usually you think of it as like a common collected Pokemon, maybe. Kiar. Oh well, I need Staraptor Bravery usages. Aside from my own. Oh, Wild Bolt Storm missed. Wah. What a baby. Try it again. If you're tired, then rest. Schmeep. Flangle. Flame on. Oh look, Pikachu. We need to go into Ursa Ring now. Even if Agile Slash, I mean for one, it could, yeah, Bolt Tackle. Yeah, I might just go straight for Bulldoze there. Send you out this way. Pikachu! Defeat you with the ground. Wait, no, it's not even a thing. So you don't gotta worry about what type of moves you use. So let me double check on what Ursa needs. If it's Agile, probably Strong. Ursa. Really? It doesn't need Strong Style or anything? Okay. Agile bulldoze it is. Thank you and good night, Mr. Pikachu. Cufflam. And it's pretty interesting how it's just a regular Pikachu cry instead of Pika Pika! Huh, you beat me every time. Knowledge whale is another thing. Brah, brah. Yeah, vice versa. I understand you. Could go to the charm lady, I could buy stuff from this lady. I could buy candy. I could have given you a shiny Wurple back in the day. But I didn't have my shiny Wurple then, anyway. Alright, Lavenden. Hopefully I can get enough points to rank up from here. Record my findings. Yeah. Points? Yeah, here we go. Pass the threshold. Kaboom. Yeah, finally. Let's do this thing. Splendiferous. Get right on that. I can just mosey on over here. Hello, Captain Celine. I can finally tell you that I'm ready to rank up. Yeah, look at that Darkrai entry. That alone should be worth a rank 10, even though it was like one of the easier legendaries to work with. I've earned a star. Yay! That's one big notch in the belt of completion. Even though you kind of be hitting that anyway, doing all the stuff. Full star. More generous rewards, so I guess more money. 20 rare candies. Woo! I already had a bunch. Grit Rots, I already had a bunch of those too. I mean, they gotta be reclaimed back as well. So hey, that's one part of everything done. Pretty cool. Let's go organize items a little bit. Pretty worthwhile. Full star member. Full Sail University. You can go reserve. I'd probably save those for like high level Pokemon like try to bring to 100 and all that. Whoa. Could use a bit more Sky Tumblestone. That's the word. The wordology into it. Wombology? The study of Wombo? No mess outbreaks? No mas pantalones. Let's go over here. I haven't even been here in this stream. Right? Yeah, I haven't even touched that area. Haven't been to the Icelands either, or the coastlands. Yeah, mostly Mirelands and Highlands. A little crazy. And of course, True Life Village and Kokata. Is it just like a super challenge? Okay, I guess that's not part of the challenge. Oh yeah, you're like the big important one for stuff. Hello, totally not Marley. If I was dog sitting, he'd be going. Hello, much less. It is 11:53. Yeah, I guess I'll go past midnight. A little sleepy because I haven't really been getting the most sleep in the past week of dog sitting, or 7 days pretty much. Run off in different directions. Munch! Where are you off to now? Boom, boom, boom. I'm glad I don't have to feed you. Uh-huh. Boom, boom, boom. He's running towards me. Mun! You want some money? Or you detected that it was gonna ring, ring, ring? Whoa, what is that? Can you be responding to Mudflats? Displaying its destination. Oh, really? Pointing to Raminus Island. Ramming that. As self. Haha. Trying to be less crazy. Don't do the creepy sound. Strange phenomenon. Reading too much into it. Yeah, shed some light. As if I haven't been to Raminus Island enough. Landorus, Combi, Infernape, Oh, to Raminus Island with me, even though I could go claim all these satchels. It's like, they can wait, but kind of want to do it. People want their items back. I know I want my items back. My dang nuggets and everything. Is there an ant crawling on me? Probably is. Let's see if it bites me. That'd be fun. Not very fun, but yeah, Rodon. Go and do some texture clipping right there. All the way I always feel the need to record everything. Thunder Shock. Might as well put it over bolt. Put it there. Put that into contention. Like that. Wait, I should probably give it the fire type move though. Because, you know, oven, overheat. Just so it has a move to work with. Hello? I didn't do that right. I miscalculated. There you go. Now you got some variety of moves. Probably put overheat before hex because of the stab situation here. The ghost type gets deneutralized. Neutral air. Sticks and stones. The bee barrel. Homes. The big grand tree arena. Shwo. Shwo. Shweem. Ouch. I got florped. Hey you, the barrel. How would you like to, die? Bonk! Let's see if I can one-shot it. Yeah, I probably will. Oh well. Agile Thundershock. Go for it, friendo. Kabloom, yep. Feel like you got some loogies that could be hocked up. Schmeep. No. Sorry for doing the action of hawking like that. Hey, I'm being targeted by flip-flapping Zubat. Flip-flapping all over the place, I tells ya. So I tells ya, we're gonna get out of here. What? No Alpha Cricketune here? Oh, never mind, there is one. You do be there. I'm gonna fly here to save the tiniest bit of time for my starting position. Blom blom. Probably hit higher spots and get Sky Tumblestone. Or, shiny spots like here. What? What? Surprised I didn't get hurt there. Bring. Bring. Target approaching. Meow, meow. Ah, Cricketot. The Cricketot spot. It's like a pretty tranquil spot, like getting you into the, deer track part of it all. And here I thought it was like a whole new map, but nope, just part of Obsidian Fieldlands. Like way back in the beginning of the game. As I thought how it works. It's like, oh, I can evolve my Cyndaquil now, let me do it immediately! Instead of waiting till like level 30 when it's already close to Typhlosion time. I still have plenty more to grind on Quilava. But no, at least I have another Cyndaquil now I can work through. Well, imagine seeing the Alpha Typhlosion, that would be pretty fun. You see it go with the flames and everything, looking so cool. Although I need to target that too. Where's the bag? Claim the bag. Oh, I thought I was gonna get it, but nope. No bagging. Here's the bagging. Got y'all. Nice and good. Claim it all away. Whoop. Brooks. Brookses. Japanese, Korean. So many languages. Getting rare candies and stuff too. A dose of remedy. Seeing a lot more item drops. Maybe it's like part of the update. Like you don't really lose that yourself, but you are more likely to get a drop upon the returning. Just to incentivize things a bit more. Speaking of incentivizing, there's a big guy. Or gal. Galai. Not a Galade. Not a guy. I don't need any more crazy specimens though. Don't really have any water users here either. Why not? Hey, I guess you don't really need fire, water, or grass flying, even though it'd be pretty interesting on more genies. Landorus could be grass flying, or even ground grass, but that'd just be a Torterra. Oh yeah, I get the Raminus Island. Raminus, Golduck into your Pokeball. Haha. Raminus Onyx into a Cloyster. Oh yeah, I forgot the thing I said I wanted to do. I wanted to do the Seas Legend, but maybe I'll touch upon this just a little bit. Then maybe do Seas Legend. But it's midnight now. Happy March! February 28th, 2022 into March 1st, 2022. I mean, I'll omit the first 2022 mentioning, just for the sake of description saving time. What are we doing? Hello, Infernape. What was I here for? Wait, that was not even part of the initial quest junk. So I just have to find Munchlax, apparently. Let's see, or at least, oh, here we go. We're in spot. And so we have to battle my. No. Or no. Wait, Zoria. That's the sound I heard. Yep, there it is. An odd spot for Zorua. Bonsai! Will the wisp looking floaty floops. Better report back about it. Come on, you're not gonna let me. Not gonna let me catch them. I mean, I could probably get a shiny situation going on, but I'm not gonna worry about that right now. I have to like activate more other locations. There's like mass outbreaks of a lot of things everywhere. We'll see it more as I go. 1201. A mass outbreak? What kind of Pokemon? They were Zora, not very spiteful. Curious. Whoa! No, there are two of them. Let me guess. One is a Zorua. Haha. Boom, boom. What about a Ditto? That'd be interesting. No breeding, though. Ugh, I knew it. Whoa, green light. I guess we live in darkness now. Fine, we're just gonna... No, I'm gonna keep my green light on, even though it could be dangerous down there. Not like it's on flames or anything. Yeah, I'll turn it off. So it was Zorua. I feel very sharp right here. How odd. Yeah. Can hurt my eyes though. All the screams. Not that the extra light. And it turned off my room light too. On the way down. I don't say like, why is it that dark? But it's pretty fuzzy now. Oh well. Something unpleasant to come. Report to your captain. Alright, guess I gotta talk to Celine about that. Okay. If you, wait, what am I doing? Thinking I'm gonna go to the other thing instead of just walking through. Do it from here. Hey, I'm full star rank now. Put you into there. Boomity boom. Right now, this is freezing up. At least it's only now happening. Torterra, Torterra. Look at all the creatures in the craters. All the starters and the Raltsei and the Rhyhorn. Lots of R Pokemon there. Shinx. Cyndaquil, Oshawott, Rowlet, Core, Rock. Pleased to meet ya. Orc, even. And the game is back. With audio. Beautiful. Come on, anybody finding my satchels? My snatchels? That's kind of weird. But I do would like that. Revives in my inventory. The regular remedy. And sing me a remedy. On the move for a memory. Dun, 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 dun. And it's time to go back to Captain Celine. Doodle doodle doo. Come on, I know I had another form. Aside from heat. I mean, I do have plenty of the appliances, so I could... Maybe I can, like, save my game or something after all that. Or maybe it was just... I don't know. Only the reporting part of it. I don't know, things are being weird. I'm too lazy to even go grab my thing. My ring light. But, not really in a bad position. Maybe a little fuzzy over there. And a little bit of... Yeah. Gangplank Smalian. Alright, Celine. I'm gonna not do way too much more of this tonight. Bam, ba, bam. So it's like the main story of this little update going on. New anomaly. Alright. Boom, boom, boom. Mass outbreak of each of them. Simultaneously. In multiple locations. Whoa. Massive mass outbreak. Haha. Investigate the mass outbreak. Okay. Waiting for you by the front gate. Yay. What, the Abra's not even gonna evolve? Hanging out with Mistress Kogata. I ship it! Kogata and Celine? That's one way to do it. I'm sure Volo's part of the mix somehow, though. Not that I have the money for it. Sounds that I could teach you, and all that. I'm not even gonna walk outside, I'm just gonna teleport from here. Fast travel at that. Let me guess, the quest is right there too. Yeah, right here. A little bit to the north. Run into a rainstorm. Lest you get wet. Ma. Massive mass outbreak in the fieldlands. Yeah. Sure, I'm ready. Go right to it. See what's going on. I'm sure the shiny hunting aspect of this is a little different. Nothing on the ordinary yet. Oh. Rain time. Time for the rainy rains. The rains the rebels keep. Oh man. Alive on the ocean wave. Munchlats drinking the rain. Are you worried about the rainstorm, Munchlats? We still don't know what's causing these best. Where should we look? A fancy map of yours. Mooch. Bring, bring. Whoa, your map is making noise. Whoa, all the exclamation question marks. What is that? What is that? What is all of this in every general direction? Here, I'll definitely mark that. Get the satchel, man. Alright. Massive. Or investigate them. So, really different how the shiny hunting works with that. Yeah, I think people might be not too happy about it with how it changed up everything, but that's fine. At least for now. Who knows if I'll get complaining about it. And I said I would be doing that, but I'm not. So we just check 3 locations. That's alright. Oh, there's another bag that just popped out of the nether. For now, I'm just gonna, you know, satchelize. Associate with the satchelization. I don't need that tab open anymore. Banana, banana. Bump. Well, I haven't been catching a lot of Bunearies. Maybe I can change that. Just a coupler. You get in the ball. Like that. Right? And cleaning. Without being spotted, of course. Pretty standard. Oh man, I didn't want that. You go there. Then I'll use a regular ball. Once you start eating. Eat your food. Go eat food. Enjoy your food. Food good. I'm not gonna bother writing this stuff down right now. Floink. Door stuck. Door stuck. Got that with a flying ball. That's fine. Probably because it was far away. It's probably during... Hey, whatchamacallit? An STD. Space-time distortion. I was like, what is that? Teddy Ursia? But no, he's Baniri. Baniri! Hello? I don't even know what the shiny is, but I'm saving the heck out of my game right now. Is it another Wurple? No. What shiny is it? And where is it? Where is it? Baniri! I see it! Alright. Let's catch it in a wing ball. Kaboom. Yeah, there it goes. Right behind two. And... kaboom! Man, that looks strange. Up there in that corner. Sometimes it kind of glitches out there. And the Pokemon look kind of incomplete or they're super shiny. No chance of stopping anytime soon. Okay. But hey, I think that's just a random chance shiny there. Instead of any sort of outbreak junk. So hey, man, maybe I should do more streams. I don't think I really got shiny in a lot of the outbreak hunts I did. I got shiny Munchlax, shiny Pichu. Color. Purple and fuzzy, kinda reddish, pinkish. Looking like Huff and Puff. Maybe I could call it that. Or Rough Puff. Because it's a rough and tumble fighter. More fighting type when it Mega evolves. It's coded into Pokemon Legends Arceus, but I don't know if they'll actually implement it. Leftover code, as they say. Could very well be a thing into... Man, I'm feeling... Oops, definitely an ant. Squish. Ew. I squish it through my blanket. Why'd it go quiet? The game didn't freeze. I'm going to save the game again after I throw that. Get that tree. Use some berries. Is there an outbreak around here? There's something. Could be Cleavor. Let's see. Get into the map. Well, gee, it's like right up against the tree, so it could very well be Cleavor. Or, you know, Scyther. Go for that, I guess. Give it a save game. Looks like it's in a general Scyther area. I already tried for a hunt, but never got a shiny. A slightly more green... What the heck? Oh, Staraptor. Okay. And Staravia. Must be an Alpha Staraptor, though. Let's see. That's not really that big. Can I stop climbing onto Sneasler, please? Okay. What's going on over here? You found the Pokemon that were reported. So, what's the deal about it, though? Just to mark it into place that the Pokemon that they are? Let's see. Okay. I mean, might as well battle or catch these guys, I guess. Or maybe the Staraptor. Being like the alpha of this particular group, not necessarily an alpha Pokemon. I'll grind out my usages. Thundershock. Okay. Then I'm going to go strong mode to finish it off. At least it's paralyzed, but not struck by me. Ugh. I was like kind of cringe, like killing a yellow sat spider too. They just go. Ugh. Thundershock. Now it feels like stuff's crawling on me. Oh look, tiny bit of health. I don't know if I really need too many Staravias though. I mean, I might as well catch this. And it's gonna die. Never mind, my friend. Maybe if I was low on HP, it would have survived like one or something. Bing, bing, da, bing, bing. Bing, bing. I just want to use Agile Slash, just in case I can land another hit to crank up the usages, you know? That's how it be. Nope. Not even a critical. I could try it again. So yeah, there's like regular Pokemon, but then there's Zorua as a strange one. Pretty busy it seems. So I don't really know how to properly activate things though. I mean, it shows that it's Staravia now on the map marker. 12:15. So the laptop should be about to go nightlight mode. Do something right here. 3 hours, 15 minutes, almost 16. The final session of G Coliseum. What a thing. Excuse me. Yeah. I'm a little thirsty. Let me take a drink. Might need a toilet session before bed. Ooh, that was a little noisy. My apologies. Show Kitchi the completed Pokédex entry for Cherim. I don't know if it counts well enough right here, having done that. I'll just kind of go for everything that's pretty close to Mai's normal spot. La 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 la. Tra la 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 la. We're gonna fly from here. There's gonna be a trend of purple-ish Pokemon on stream that have been shinified. Wurmple and Doo Baniri. Ponyta. Yeah, I totally need a shiny one of these. And not like the Quest one. Now the laptop screen's going that way. Da 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 since 1987. I'll just catch a couple one here. I count it as a critical throw. This one will. Not. Hello. Rapidash. Just happened to show up. Oh, there'll be a shiny. Yeah, I totally need another shiny Ponytail. Look at that. Hey, that's fine. Oh, it's a Rapidash though. Sure. Pegasus, Jet Ball. Now shinies are feeling even more not really obsolete or pointless, but shinies kind of are pointless if you ask me, but not that they're bad in any situation. But hey, that's fun though. I can do this. Almost make it a shiny living dex too. At least part for those two. And it kind of is purple. I mean, bluish purple, whereas Ponytail's a bit more blue. It's a blue Ponytail without you. How you doing? Uh-huh. Maybe I should go back to Staravia and try for a shiny one of that. This one's pretty close, so let's go for it. And Ursaluna always wants an item that's up here. Is it already there? I mean, I'm kind of in the direction anyway. Probably gonna be Stantler up here. Maybe Chimchar. Could be interessant. Right over frickin'. Oh, gotta climb a little bit. Okay. A little bit of climbing adventures, usually like at the edge down below, more like. Right here. Asya. Give me some. Oh, Wurmple. That makes sense, I guess. Yeah, I totally need another shiny Wurmple. I mean, I guess if it evolves to Silcoon, that would be preferable. I'll save here, I guess. Yeah, you found the Pokemon that were reported. Woo. I mean, that's a Cascoon there, right? Or is it? Yeah, it's Cascoon. Need to catch them at night. I'll catch it. Huh. Nah. Nah. Totally don't need any Wurmples. Tell you that much. Oh, he mad. Anything you want to catch? Ooh, I'm surprised I actually hit that. Oh, hello. Another Cascoon. I mean, I could defeat you with a fire type move. Yeah, Rodon, come back here. Nah. I don't care that much. I don't care that much, man. Just slowly dying from the poison. Got the range of all that. I can just get on Stantler. Weird ear. Hello? If I can, like, not die from poisoning. It's like how it brings you down to 1 HP. It's like, yeah, it's subsided. I already got 3. Here, let's do this. Do that. What's going on here? Oh, now it's done. Wait, what? Oh, it's just because it's the active quest right now. I'll go there. Probably hit the outbreaks along the way. Hey, if I can get a 3rd shiny lure. Seems like it's about to clear up. So I guess anytime while the rain's going on, the mass outbreak. The massive mass outbreak at that. Big massive. What's gonna be over here? Luxio, Shinx, one of those. Or, you know, a little combo of it all. Or even Abra. I already passed it. Celio and Spheal. Pretty adorable. Didn't I try for the hunt on this and on stream before? I think I need some more scatterbang usages on these guys. I'm good on Spheal, but I need to feed Celio. Yeah. Feed that Celio. Don't bonk it though. Put it on Wing Ball. Bonk. I said bonk. I said bonk. And bonk. And bonk. Nope. Bonk. Trying to run away though. Haha! Good timing. The rainstorm has ended. And now the things are gone. I don't know. Let's get that satchel and go back to Mai. Hello, Abra. Hiya, darn. I could put the Alakazam right here. I was like getting confused on the position of it. Like, is it further in, closer in? Oh, I mean, just Kadabra right there. A little different than what one would usually know. Had fun grinding Cleavor on that at Scissor. Actually, a little bit more in the Alabaster Icelands, because it's more likely to be Kadabra around Lake Acuity. More high parts to that. So, dang. Let's go get that satchel. Gee, I wonder what someone could have died to around here. Alakazam, I presume. Or, you know, strong stuff in general. Where, oh where would that satchel be? Right there. Shree! A lot of King's Leaves around here. I always associate this area with King's Leaves, at least more climbing up around there. I associate it right around here with Mime Jr. and Shellos. Malos, Shellos. Are you Shellos of the jealous? Shellos? Trying too hard. The Chalice. Put Mime Jr. in the jar. What? Trying a little too hard, am I now? Max. Hey up, Team Magma. Yeah, I'm back now. Ants in my shirts. Mime Jr. is a pretty easy completion for some reason. It's like, oh, you don't have to do things 8,000 times. It's 25 uses of Mimic is worth saying. You double it all together, like give it food, and then catch without being spotted. So I'll give you some food, and your friend. Oh, you see me. Oh, get out of here. I might throw a great ball at someone. Come on. That should count. And, nope. Aim forward a little bit. Oh, come on. That's fine. Just got that taken care of there. So I really only caught all I needed. The Mr. Mime, on the other hand, is a different story. A bit more average. Like, oh man, average. Come on. I mean, I guess the baby Pokemon are pretty easy to take care of. Like Happiny, I'm pretty sure is similar. I'd assume Elekid too, but I haven't really seen an Elekid. Elekid, that's the anime is all like. Elekid, use me attack. Whoa. Alright. Back to I guess. Now that the rain's done. Man. Excuse me. I think she'd be like, oh, I want to battle you now. And suddenly my Munchlax is going to evolve to Snorlax and lose its charm. You know, Snorlax is pretty charmy. Charming at that. Charmeleon. Uh-huh. 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 Really? She's telling me to be like, you gotta reset the roll of this thing, man. Alright, fine. If you want me to do that, then I will. 17 Pokemon. You know what? Should I go catch 3? Nah, not gonna worry about that. I might even end the stream here in a moment, not sure. Well, got a couple shinies out of that. Can't complain. And over 9,000 Pokédollars for this report. After my little upgrade. So I can grind out money a little bit. Get my satchel space, and then I can get all them clothing at the clothier upgrades. I don't need your points, but 69,420 would be pretty cool. And Reddit-tastic, haha. What a Reddit moment. Go right in, right out. Heist camp. I mean, I checked out like 4 outbreaks. I don't know. I don't know if you have to like do everything to make it disappear. Really? Know what? Chicken butt. I'm gonna go up here. I thought that was like a shiny Wurmple, but it's just a regular Starly. Unlike the shiny one I ran into before and fumbled. Before I knew how stuff worked, I could have just saved the game and reloaded if I failed. Is that Clover? No, it's just a Pearl member. But I'll talk to him regardless if I don't die. And bonk. Hello. Shaking and swaying. I'm gonna throw Ursaring at that. Why does ball look orange colored? Orange yellow. Oh, the bottom part of it. That's not a shiny sound. I got a shiny Paris. Oh yeah, the good old Alpha Parasect right there. This looks kind of sauce. You could break that down. No. It's not like the rock smashable bits in the tunnel. Oh, speaking of, might as well go do that. This maybe has one final thing. Yeah, 3 remaining locations. What the heck? Maybe I have to like do it to completion. Like, oh, the reported Pokemon are no longer there. That must be the idea of it. Bring Pichu. Pichu is rather rare, but well, let me activate that quest. Digging boat tomorrow. What's it gonna be? It's over there. Okay. More so the northern exit of it. So really, that little corner is of the map, like around Grueling Grove. That is Orbridge City. I know this isn't exactly 1-to-1 for Sinnoh. There's been a lot of dynamiting too. Carve up the mountain. Guess I'll take this entry. Nothing particular there because it's all within the interior. Unless it wants me to take on the Blissey, that'd be a pain. But she just keeps using Recover. Or Soft Boiled, rather. Imagine if she did both. I'm gonna do Agile, Soft Boiled, and then Recover. Can I even learn Recover though? Because it already does learn soft-boiled. I want to ride till I can't no more on the Stantler. How'd I know it's going to be an Onyx? Is that shiny? I would have did the gleam thing by now. Just of the lighting in here. Alright, save the game. Bream. Yeah, I was scratching my butt. What about it? What are you going to do? Cry? Or fry some chicken? Turn around, because I just want to take you by surprise. Yeah, like, nope, not that. Either way, you're kind of, you know, dead. Get fricked. Then the Onyx isn't even going to be alerted. Thought my nose was, or my phone was doing some activity. My nose is doing activity, I can tell you that much. Alright, Onyx, what's up? What's up with you? Probably like a lower level, like maybe 40. Not that that's a super low level. And it's going to force me into this kind of battle. Probably won't be able to catch it. You're not even that big. Doesn't even seem like you're a big, regular-sized Onyx. Kochika. I'll be your Kochika. It's really dangerous. Blah, 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 blah. Calm it down. Every now and then I try to check out an Onyx. Calm it down. Let's see, it's up this way, right? There we go. I don't really have too many water moves, so might as well just try to catch this one. I thought Rodon would be able to do much. Yeah, so I gotta get close and actually trigger the battle. Very close. You've kind of fixated on the wall, though. Grok! That's pretty much how it sounds in the anime. Look how cel-shaded and Smash 4-tastic I am. Well, yikes. Level 60, okay. Not a low level. Okay. Well, I mean, I could grind out Slash. Could do Wild Bolt Storm. Oh, no, I'm just kidding. Because it's not effective on the ground type part of everything. Sure, Ursaring, come on out. Try Slash. Sloink. Yeah, look at all that damage. Looking around. Bing, bing. Bing, 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 bing. In fact, I should probably do a strong style like that. You're probably gonna frick me down. Frick me sideways. Spoopida-doopida. I'll just send you out and try to catch it. Unless I can't catch it. Yeah, I guess I can't switch over to Pokeballs. Alright. Let's do Bleak Windstorm, then I'll probably do a strong extra sensory. Yeah. Because special defense. Strongified. Can't take that much. Yeah, yeah. There you go. Shubble shabble. Ah, you're as strong as I say. Doesn't seem very calm though. Still got the Nani eyes going on. Me too. That's not what I was saying. Right? Maybe, just maybe. Let's try and dig a tunnel. Dig a tunnel, dig a tunnel. Ursaring can use Bulldoze and help you with that much. And the Burbs can just level things. Now that would just destroy it all. Yay. Yeah, Grit Rock, woo. So many grit items. And the Iron Chunks. Might even find coal here. Whoa! Kind of seems like an ancestor to Clay. Not so much Rourke or Byron. On! Yeah. Yeah, let's go ahead and give our proof on how semi-easy other baby Pokemon are to deal with. if Zubat takes it easy. Good on the catching. It's gotta do baby doll eyes and some evolutions with oval stones. Got a sleeper over there, looks like. It's day, right? Oh, it's nighttime. Just because we're in Orberg Tunnel doesn't mean, or Orborough Tunnel, or Burrow. Or burrow through maybe some other time. Oh, trying too hard. Shoopida shoopida. Excuse me. I'll just activate that. Or I can do Seed's Legend before I go to bed, but I'm pretty tired. I think I'm gonna call it a night from there. Let's hop into Jubilife Village once I'm out of danger. And be like, yeah, stuff be good. Nothing in particular to report. Back to the village. Man, 3 hours 36 minutes. Never a short stream of this game, because you just keep on playing. Video games. Man, I could just put a melt away melatonin on my tongue and fall right to sleep. I should probably brush my teeth tonight, I don't know. Especially because there's a pretzel bits I can floss out. But that just takes forever. It takes like 5 minutes to floss and then 2 minutes plus change to brush just to make sure I cover. Then about a minute for mouth washing, you know? I mean 30 seconds of swishing, but then like spitting and rinsing with water. I don't know why I gotta specify all that. Let's see if Vessa's around here. I mean, yeah, she was like obviously among the spirit of the Spiritomb. She's no longer here. Creepy. And queepy. Gotta remember to play Psychonauts. I said I would, but it was like, even had things ready for it. It's like, then Pokemon Legends Arceus came out. I was like, I'm gonna stream that, then I'm gonna go to Florida. Everything happened. It fell into place. I thought I got rid of the Mime Jr. hat. Fine, let's do some clothes buying. Let's buy some kind of hat situation. All this just reminds me of like Sweet Stripes. But I only particularly like the actual minty, peppermint, and spearmint ones instead of the fruity, destroyer teeth flavored ones. They're like lemon and orange and all that. Bam. Scarlet! Ah! But then it's not violet, but amethyst. It should be scarlet and amethyst. I'm a thistle, a hardy thistle. This'll shut you up. I'll get the Osha one. O'Shea. Chartreuse, gotta love chartreuse, of course. But say no to the immediate changing. Alright, boom. We are done for the night. Okay, I gotta get my ring light and everything taken care of. And let me just make sure Ginter doesn't have anything. Alright, he's got something. Ooh, mysterious box. Probably a dubious disc though. Let's just see. Yep, an upgrade. Oh well, I can evolve another Porygon. Okay. Game is being saved. And good night is being said. Thank you all for watching this stream, if you have watched it. And anyone that can watch on YouTube, hopefully at higher speed, not get through 4 hours, but it could be 2 hours or even more if you do like a video speed controller thing. The extension you can get for Chrome and stuff like Firefox and Microsoft Edge and Opera and all those such browsers, depending on what's supported on when I'm streaming the game again. Close out of the game. Had our fun. Okay, boom. Enough of that. Of course, I'd very much like to stream more of this. Might do a little bit more of the actual quests into Daybreak and all that to see a little bit more, because I'm sure there's more interesting stuff into it. And yeah, I got the reveal glass, so that part of the quest is done. Might be everything with Kogita. I'm sure there would be more if there's like DLC and stuff, but other things to fill in. I didn't get Manaphy from the Seas Legend. Yeah, any quest related stuff I'll do on stream, but then like research tasks I'll do off stream. And of course, it could be like a shorter stream if I want to take care of side quests and all that. Requests. And then Arceus comes, you know, at a later time. In an Omega way at that. Haha. Alright, thank you for watching. And until next time, do not toast yourself. And remember, gotta task them all. Gotta use those particular super effective moves and get some great overlap in all your tasks, you know? Woo.